Do you guys hear me? Good morning to everybody that wakes up late like I do. What's up? We sure can. Oh. Too much? Do you not want to hear me? Early ass, but also late ass streamer. Yeah, what time is it for you right now? It's nice. I'm gonna make a little brekkie, do my makeup, then we'll jump on the computer and do the normal thing. It's fine. Trauma, thank you for the 5 months. Ben, thank you for the 20. Pat, thank you for the primer. Manuel, thank you for the primer. Thank you, guys. It's 5:23 p.m. right now for me. Oh, that's perfect. East Coast viewers are eating right now. Thank you. I got it at Chris Angel. It's one of, like, unironically, one of my favorite shirts. I bought it because it's so soft. It's like the best fitting shirt that I've ever had. I already know the stream is about to be such a vibe. It is. I'm excited for it. I was setting up my desk because I moved some shit around, and then I was like, I'm hungry. And I was like, I don't have enough time to make breakfast, and I need to do my makeup. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Just do it on stream. Just do it live. What's poppin'? Clorox sponsor. I buy, like, if I could buy larger packs of these, I would. I'm always strapped with the Clorox wipes. This one's actually empty. Nope, yep, it's empty. So I can just throw this away. I've heard some people, though, they'll put paper towels in these and then put, like, bleach and shit to just make them. Which I've thought about doing, but I don't know. All streams are a vibe. What did you guys do today? Also, look what I got in the mail. Uh-huh. Remember how I was complaining about my cutting board was too big? Ooh, now I've got smaller cutting boards for my tiny ass house. Thank you. They got here like yesterday. It was crazy. It was like next day shipping. Wasn't there a Clorox emote? Oh, it was like my hand in a bottle. There's no text anymore. New merch when? I don't know. I probably should do another merch launch. You know why I don't do merch launches as much as I could? It feels egotistical, which is not true, to be clear. But every time I try to come up with, like, a merch thing, I feel like making merch for me feels weird. Something about it I can't get my head around. You know what I mean? Limited edition merch, but it's only the mods on the shirt. Just your faces. I know, I should get new merch. I don't know. Something about it just makes me feel like... I don't know. I feel like I'm like... It's making, like, fan products for me, and I don't want to do that. I like when it's kind of obscure. Yeah, that's why all the merch I've ever released has always been, like, just a cool design. Like, I don't want it to be about me, but I want it to be something from the stream that you guys like. I'm gonna tip this down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Maybe this won't cut my face off. Like something you'd like to wear. What would you guys wear? Like, beside me, like, t-shirts are cool. I'd like to make something that's not a t-shirt, to be honest with you. I wear a lot of crew necks. Like, a lot of crew necks. Hats are tough because I don't wear hats, so I don't really know what hats to get. Megs, thank you for the raid. Hi, good morning. Hello, good morning at 2:30 p.m. A top hat? A sandwich top hat? That would be good. That would be good. I'd like Nox's fan art from the beginning of the stream on a shirt. Just like a bar right there. That'd be cool. I've been wanting to make a plain white t-shirt that just says, like, merch, like, this big. Like, small, embroidered in the center. It's just plain white t-shirt, Like Moist Critical, it just says merch. Like, I think that that's so funny. Like, I like the irony stuff. Can it be pure black with white text also? Sure. Just to mix it up. Just to spice it up a little bit. Yeah? Alright, I'll look into it. I'm sure it won't be too difficult. The text is white. You can get white on white, or you can get black on black also if you want to get a little crazy. A little nuts. A little loopy. Black with white text is very got milk. Got merch? Nah, too gimmicky. In Comic Sans font. I'll just make it my handwriting. It'll just be merch. Or it could just say Sam. S-A-M. Be like, hey guys, Sam merch. Design it in paint. Yeah. That could be fun. All of my merch is just sticker that just says sticker. It just says merch sticker. Can you show us the forum tat? That is a better picture for you because I can show you, but it doesn't. You won't be able to see it very much. Spell merch wrong. M-U-R-C-H. Merch. Merch that looks like the shirts that you get at a charity run. Yeah. What if I said like 4th annual sandwich viewer, don't talk to me because my husband is a Virgo and he's scary and he'll kick your ass and I'm a little bit scared of him and this is a little bit scary and I'm a Virgo. Have you guys ever seen those on Facebook? It's crazy. And this shirt is now just have it go on for so long. It's just a full. That's good. You guys are cooking. I should put you guys in charge more often. I should. Even that original design for the t-shirt and hoodie would be dope for a rerun. Yeah, I could explore new. Okay, I bought this bread, and is this tiny bread to anybody else? That doesn't help. It's small. I don't know. It doesn't help because, yeah. Seed bread is usually a little small. It's the good seed. I got that good seed. I love the Dave's. Thank you for censoring the word love. Dave's small slices. I love Dave's small slices. Guys, find you somebody that loves your small slices. Same should I buy? I don't think it used to be that small. Okay, so I'm making my specialty breakfast. I've made this on stream before, but it's my avocado breakfast sandwich that I definitely didn't steal from anybody. It's yummy. So it has bread, turkey bacon. Let's see if I can even open my fridge. I got so frustrated with my house today because it's so small that whenever I set this shit up, it's like hard to maneuver around the house. Turkey bacon, because I like turkey bacon more than I like regular bacon, sue me. An egg, a fried egg, avocado, and a little bit of sriracha. Yeah. I had turkey bacon this morning. Are there any turkey bacon enjoyers? This is probably the last of this turkey bacon. I probably should throw the rest of it away. It's that shrinkflation, brother. They're putting chemicals in the bread, brother. Brother. Did anybody see the sketch news? Big frontline headliner. Have you ever tried being really fucking crazy? I don't think I've ever seen somebody nail a unnecessary apology. First of all, motherfucker does not need to apologize for anything. Secondly, I was giggling and kicking my feet up. God, he's funny. God, he's got some folks in his corner. Yeah, it is a tragic thing that the internet has decided to demonize somebody for that, while merely weeks ago, the same people rushed to defend a pedophile. What are we doing here? It's 2024, man. Like, what happened? What happened? All the people flaming him on Twitter are the same people defending Dr. Disrespect? Yep. I did notice that. For anybody that doesn't know what happened, we'll go over this on stream. I pulled some resources, but TLDR, somebody outed Sketch for making OnlyFans content with other guys, and the internet is just being honestly more homophobic than I expected. I think partially is his audience is a lot of like NFL people, and he was really scared that it wasn't gonna pan out well, and had a really scary reaction. And luckily his friends, the thing that made me happy is I've seen statements from Jinxie, I've seen statements from Queso, I've seen statements from Kai, I've seen statements from like all the people he interacts with, and every single one of them has been like, we don't give a fuck. You don't need to apologize for that. Fuck anybody that is coming for your throat, but like, you don't need to apologize for that. Like, nah, get like, okay, you know? Which is cool, because I mean, I'm like, although the internet's reaction is shit, I do think that there's been some progress if we have a Rainbow Six Siege main defending somebody who had that come out. I think that just goes to show that there's definitely some progress. Yeah. I have no clue who these people are. They're like just streamers. Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, we'll talk about that more when I sit down at my computer. In the meantime, I got some fucking bacon to cook. Bacon. Hold on, let me grab an egg. An egg? Is Rainbow Six hella toxic? I think that most FPS games are not great. Bacon. If you say beer can, then you say bacon in kind of like a Jamaican accent. Bacon. They could have lost their friend if they weren't supportive. Hopefully more people realize that sport is all some people need and feel accepted and loved. True. Very true. Rare dub from certain parts of the internet. Rainbow Six is very toxic, but less than COD or CSGO, which still are pretty bad. It's kind of like raising the bar from hell into like a little bit higher. I don't know. Okay, I got my bread. I'm gonna put some avocado on my bread. It's an avocado. Thanks. Does anybody feel like avocados go from unripe to like horridly ripe? Nick, thank you for the 40. When I was younger, I thought that I knew how to juggle, and I would do this, like, and I was like, I figured it out. I was like, oh my god, I figured it out. Yeah, avocados go from nothing to a whole lot. Fun fact, I can juggle. Really? I feel like juggling is like a thing that you randomly learn about people. Like, nobody comes out the gate with juggling. My 14-year-old twin boys are both banned from Xbox Live for 2 months after they started playing Rainbow Six Ranked. Toxic little fuckers. honestly, like, it sucks because I feel like playing FPS games online are some of my favorite, like, gaming memories that I don't want to do anymore because of how toxic it is, you know? God, this one's so unripe that I can't even, this is gonna be, oh, it smells unripe. They really went in there and picked the hardest ones they possibly could. I mean, I don't even know I don't think I'm gonna be able to spread this. It's like, I can't even squeeze it. I have some leftover guacamole that I think I'm gonna use instead. Like, it's not the same. I don't really want to use guacamole because it's not, like, fresh, but I can't fuck with that. That's unripe. That will be pear texture. It's got that kind of, like, bittery taste, probably, you know, unripe. Yucky. Playing FPS games also. Yeah, they're pretty, like, disheartening at the start. For sure. They say the best way to practice up while facing a wall. I liked learning by standing while facing my bed, so when the balls fell, I didn't have to bend. Oh, true. That's probably why most people quit, because they don't want to bend over and pick something up. Nothing will humble you more than having to bend over and pick up some sort of round object that you've been tossing. Like, for example, beer pong. I have never felt more uncomfortable than chasing a beer pong ball. I give myself the ick so badly chasing beer pong balls, to the point where I just won't do it. I just wait for somebody that's nearby to pick it up. Yeah, chasing ping pong balls is an ick. Why? Because I can't grab him. I'm like, you know? Start with one ball and get into the motion of getting the... Jesus. Christ, mate. You gotta hit the squat and not the bend. Ew, this knife did not get cleaned at all. Look what I found when I cleaned out my living room. Do you guys remember these? I think I want to get some fake glasses. I think a lot of streamers wear fake glasses when they don't want to do their makeup, and I think I want to do that. These are too big because I got them as a joke, but... What did I miss? Why is she making breakfast in the middle of the afternoon? Listen, sometimes you stay up until 4 or 5 in the morning because you're watching the new season of Love Island and you want to see what happens between Rob and Leah, okay? So sue me. Breakfast is whenever, okay? Breakfast is an anytime meal. I wear fake glasses. Can we normalize wearing fake glasses, or do the glasses wearers not like that? Is that ableist if I wear fake glasses? I like how they look. We don't like that. Fuck. It's what Tina Fey does? What? I don't know why anyone would. I wear glasses. I would rather not. Glasses look good, though. I wear contacts and fake glasses. That's a flex. You said, nah, double it and pass it to me, bitch. Getting bullied for wearing glasses as a kid does make it so I roll my eyes when people wear fake glasses. What if I say I have an astigmatism? Because I do. I do have prescription glasses for my astigmatism. I just don't wear them. It's so much nicer having a smaller cutting board because my other cutting board would be like this big for like this much space. Astigmatism is... having an astigmatism is so in right now. Fuck. So in. I will say, anytime I talk about my astigmatism on stream, I basically diagnose somebody because I'll show them what it looks like when I drive with my astigmatism, and somebody in chat goes, whoa. won't you come over? Red, white, supernova. Well, back in my house, I've got a California king. Okay, maybe it's a twin bed with some roommates. Don't worry, we're cool. I heard you like magic. I got a wand and a rabbit. So, baby, let's get kinky, get freaky. Let's make this bed get squeaky. I've been singing that on repeat over and over. My girlfriend hates driving at night because of astigmatism. Especially when it's raining. Someone told you they have a great singing voice? Yes. I've heard that. Someone with dog shit vision and glasses. I really don't care if people get glasses for the aesthetic as long as it's not presented as something they need. Oh, yeah. If you wear fake glasses and you lie about it, which I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like over 50% of people who wear fake glasses say that they need them. Come on, just be so real. Be so real with me. Like, if you wear fake, like, I used to work with this guy at the barbershop, and he used to wear glasses every single day, and I just assumed that he needed glasses. And he said that he would act like he needed them. He'd be like, oh, I forgot my glasses at home today. And I'd be like, oh, damn. And then one day, like a year and a half in, he was like, yeah, they're fake. I don't need them. Like, just needed to get it off of his chest. And I was like, why did you? Oh, my egg broke. Damn it. Where's my spatula? Can you guys remind me of 2 things before I leave? Actually, no, 1 thing. Can you remind me to run my dishwasher before I walk out of the house? Or before I end stream? Can we get somebody on dishwasher patrol? Because I need to run it, but I don't want to run it now because it's too loud. But I need to run it. Oh, can't believe my egg broke. That's so shit. I don't want to eat it like this. They're going straight into the sink, big dog. Yep, we can remind you. I definitely forget, but chat will maybe remember. If 1 person remembers, it's worth it. Baby, why don't you come over? Okay, this is the run. This is the run. I might have. Oh my god, I broke a second egg? You're shitting me. You're shitting my dick. And I broke. This is 2. I never do this. This never happens. 2. I heard you like rabbits. I got a wand and a rabbit. A second egg has hit the sink. Oh, and I left the white shit on the pan, too. God, I'm an idiot. Stupid. 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 So stupid. Okay. Good energy. Good energy. Good energy. Okay, I think this one's fine. Good energy. Deep breath. Are you cracking it from the roof or something? I don't know, dude. I don't know what happened. The second one, as I cracked it, my finger slipped in, which happens, but I think I might have poked it a little bit. I always watch the VOD because of the time difference. It feels weird being in chat. I know. How do you feel? Yo, Teddy, thank you for the 2.
If I build this up, I don't get this. So here you go.
As she should. Good for her. Setting the cracking the whip. The yolk is what is breaking. Oh yeah, the egg. No, I'm just cooking the egg in the shell. Yep. Oh, what was quote 400? I missed it. Yeah. Yeah, the worst part about watching it live is that you can't skip anything. like, for example, the entire stream. You can't skip. Which is tragic for you. That's a nice rim job. Oh, perfect. Classic. There's gotta be at least... Oh, I want to show you guys something. I saw this the other day. Up here. And it hit a little different. Our good friend Michael, Flat Pussy Mike, Applecat Spin, got this for me and brought it to TwitchCon. And it is Sandwich Out of Context. And it is a book of Sandwich Out of Context created by Willie Poppin. It's a book of quotes that I've said on stream from the quote thing. Which is also kind of fun because everybody signed it at TwitchCon, which is cool. When we did the little meetup, somebody wrote "Have a great summer," which is weird. Okay, let me open it. Give me a random number, chat. I'll pick a random number from chat. Somebody give me a random number. 155. Okay. 155 is... I'm on an incest kick lately. Good. Okay, 32. Fig Newton invented gravity. Okay, let me turn to a random page. I'm not shaming anybody's bush, okay? Whatever bush you have is perfectly fine. Time to take matters into my own ass. I'm just a giant turd making my way through the digestive system. Okay. This is a Bobby Berm quote. I want to stare someone in the eyes while I'm scratching my sack. Bobby Berm. Get in there, you little sluts. Okay, hold on. In high school they used to call me Foster Farms. Why would I say that? Why would I say that? God, I'm stupid. Okay, here's another one. I haven't had enough. What did I say? I haven't had enough of the pleasure. I haven't had the pleasure too many times. We're now in the warm, fleshy area. I want to be Joe Biden's bidet. That hit me right in the funny nut balls. 76. I'm not smarter than a chimp. 73. I don't have a torso, just 2 hot dogs in a butthole. 58. Does anyone want to watch this tweet? 52. I play games to fill the void. Same. Number 53. It hit the head on the nail. Quote 50. Today's Tuesday, huh? Yesterday was Wednesday. "103. I was balls deep in patriotism. I'm sorry." Number 100. So you have to beat your meat to cure cancer. So don't ask me how I did it. 'Cause you can do it too. Cancer free, by the way. Cancer free, by the way. Okay, where's my sriracha sauce? What does that mean? They used to call me the butcher in high school. I was always beating my meat. They didn't call me that. I don't even have meat to beat. Ooh, strawberries. I forgot about those. You want to know why they call it White Christmas? Because Santa's coming in your house. That's good. That's a good one. That's one of my best, perhaps. One of my best. Guys, today's mug, coffee. Because crack is bad for you. So quirky. Is it? I don't know. I mean, at some point, you know? At some point, she said the C word. Coffee time. Coffee time. I've never done crack. I just want to make that really clear to everybody that I've never done crack. Just saying. I think we can all have a little crack as a treat. Listen, sometimes you had a bad day. You take it one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You can't baby girl your way out of this. You can't baby girl your way out of this one today. Smoke. You had a bad day. You take it one down. You do a little crack just to turn it around. Right? All right, this one is the chosen one. I bought some popsicles. Yo, I bought some popsicles. They call me the frozen one. Egg time? Love those glasses. Thank you. They're not real. Do you normally wear contacts? Nope. See? Look, I'm doing it. I'm being honest. Breakfast in bars? Crazy. That would be actually a crazy business venture. A breakfast place where it's also a freestyle rap place where they do freestyle rap. Like, you know the part where Eminem does the thing? Do you normally wear fake contacts? No. I used to have some like blue fake contacts that I used to wear, which is weird because I have blue eyes. Pokemon Twitch channel is playing Pokemon episodes right now. Oh, guys, let's all leave. Let's all leave. Fuck this. Wait, hold on a second, guys. Fuck what I'm doing. Do your forearm tats make you better at cooking? They make me stronger. They make me stronger. Okay, I'm cutting this. Does anybody have a tip? A good tip for how do you cut a sandwich with a fried egg on it without squishing the egg out the sides? I can't figure this out because every morning I cut my breakfast sandwich and the egg just jizzes out the sides. Sharp as fuck blade. Mine's not. You saw it. I don't have a sawing knife. Less force, more forward and back. That's not gonna work. Usually what I do is I just like poke the egg in the center. I think this fried egg is not. I think it's cooked too much. And it's all on one side. I cooked my egg too much. It's not wet enough. Today's just not a good egg day. Don't cut it. Well, I have a delicate little weighty mouth. How am I gonna put the eggs into my delicate little weighty mouth? I'm a widow baby. I have no money. I'm kind of on one today. I'm a little goofy. I'm a little wacky today. Early streams? Stop it. A little goofy. Coffee? Coffee. International delight. The knife isn't pink. How will she know how to use it? Oh no! I don't have a pink knife. Ah, my kitchen appliances aren't pink. Oh no, I can't hold them. My little delicate lady hands can't pick them up. I do need to get a serrated knife. That's true. Oh no! Oh, thank goodness I have makeup over here though. Wow. Now I can pick things up because everything is even. Your stove has too much torque. That's why you're overcooking the eggs. What the fuck was the torque guy talking about? I need to know. How am I gonna put the eggs in my delicate widow lady mouth? That's good. Good shit. You need more torque. What is torque? Can somebody explain to me what torque is? Do you like feet to pounds or N to M of units of torque? I need to know what torque is first. Twist force. Pepe, thank you for the 5. Thank you. I appreciate it. Force rotating around an axis. Yeah. I torqued your mom last night because I was the force rotating around her axis. No wonder she's in a good mood today. Measured in foot-pounds, 1 torque is 1 pound of force. 1 foot away from the center of rotation.
So you quickly become one of my favorite creators. Keep up the good work.
Thank you for the 7. I appreciate it. You guys hear that? Somebody likes it here. I'm gonna need my sub back after that one. Okay. That'll do. It's the guac just makes it kind of weird, you know what I mean? Try to open the door by pushing near the hinges and it's hard, but if you do it at the handle, it's easy. That's torque. Oh! That's a great way to describe it. Okay, interesting. You say guac funny? If you can't guac the guac, don't talk the talk. If you can't walk. Or is it leverage? Oh. The further away from the area of rotation that you are applying a force, the easier it is. So if I had a door that was like 10 miles wide, I could push it open really easily. More torque talk. Tars, thank you for the 2. Torque guy. Torque guy. At least the point of mass becomes a problem. Some people have said that my point of mass has become a problem, and they're talking about my ass because it's so big. Guacta. Guacta. Put avocado on that thing. Give him that guacta. Chipotle. Chipotle, if they could think of that. Give it that guacta. Avocado on that thing. Did you guys hear that the Tuah girl is gonna get a TV show? I don't even know who she is. Here, I can tell you exactly who she is. She said, give him that Tuah. Spit on that thing. That's it. That's what she did. She's basically the Cash Me Outside girl 2.0. More like hot walk to... No, that's not real. Did somebody say that? Hey guys, don't forget to walk Tuah to the polls and put a vote on that thing. Do you think that Joe Biden has heard about the Tuah girl? Do you think he knows? No. Maybe. Yes. He forgot already. Joe Biden is the Tuah girl. I don't think so. He doesn't know what day it is. No, because he has a meme manager. Do you think he does? Do you think that rich people hire relevancy coaches? Like somebody who helps them keep up on the times? That's definitely got to be a thing. Dream job. Can you imagine just like your job is to stay like culturally relevant in internet memes to like teach old people? Like having a masterclass. Okay, stream idea. I go to a retirement home with a PowerPoint presentation and I catch up all of the old people on recent current internet memes and see how that goes. There's no way Joe learned about Dark Brandon on his own. Do you think that Joe Biden knows who Markiplier is? Do you think that there's a world where Joe Biden and Markiplier overlap? That's true. I did that with Caroline. No. You're gonna show them memes about 9/11 and giving them scares. Me talking to Joe Biden. Okay, so it's not actually like a second plane. It's just a second anything as a metaphor, okay? At my last, I think if you asked Joe Biden the would you rather have bacon, no bacon, or video games question, he would die. I think he would actually just die. There was an article published yesterday about Biden's social media manager. It was like, I bet you didn't know Joe doesn't tweet on his own. Yeah. He would just clap. Wait, what is the saying? Would you rather have bacon and no games? Where's the isn't there like a know your memes thing? Wow. Interesting. Would you rather have unlimited games but no games, or unlimited bacon but no games? And then Joe Biden would just go, Plane trains on night stars. You could really use a wish right now, Jack. What is that? Okay. AI had memes of him and other former presidents on Call of Duty multiplayer. I think I saw that on TikTok. Can we have unlimited Biden and no games or bacon? Is that what you really want? You want unlimited Joe Biden and no video games or bacon. Hey Joe, did you know Spyro was originally green? Did you know that Spyro the Dragon's name was originally Pete the Dragon, but they had to change it because of conflicts with Disney? I feel like they all letting me down in life. Gotta roll the road less traveled. Thanks, Froggy. I was just saying 2 days ago about how every time I try to at the Discord frogs, I accidentally almost at you every time. Do you read? Not very well. How come old people always take photos like this? Like they all do. Where's my phone? Like, what do they think? Do they think that their elbows are in frame? It's crazy. Joe Biden on a Smash tournament would be so insane. I don't think he would know what's happening. Cool glasses. Thank you. They're not prescription. Lock your elbows in so you keep it steady. I guess. Maybe. Or when they take pics with iPads. That's true. That's crazy. You're just on a family vacation and he holds up the fucking tablet. Like, where did you even put that, Grandma? I have no idea how to take selfies either. Remember when we all used to take selfies like this? Like, it was like the higher you took the photo. You always go, like, you turn your toes into each other, and then... I wish I could find all those photos. Remember Duckface? I still do it sometimes. Breakfast at 3 p.m.? You can have breakfast whenever. People even had selfie sticks. Okay, hold on a second. Selfie sticks are still in. They're so in. Are you on MySpace? Is anybody on MySpace anymore? It still exists, right? It's just not the same as it used to be. I packed, threw away a bunch of my old shit from 2016, and one of the things I found was wild. I was like, we really did that? What did you find? You have to tell us. You can't leave us like that. My mom found one of my old cameras, and there was nothing on it, but I was really hoping that there would be something on it. Yeah, you can't take a selfie stick to most, like, theme parks. I've been seeing people stream in Disneyland, and I thought you couldn't stream in Disneyland, but I saw, like, when Fear and went to Disneyland, their service stayed pretty good, and then I saw that Connor went to Disneyland, and that seemed to hold up pretty good. You just can't go in the rides, but some rides you can go in. I was like, damn, I should figure out what they're doing and go do a Disney stream. Like, what the hell? Cutie knows where there's service. They had a small phone. Disney trip? Yeah, it'd be fun. Black lace shorts we used to wear under our school shorts that were too short. Does anybody remember the, like, lacy tank tops we would wear underneath? So here was the layer. So you would wear, it was like a spaghetti strap tank top that the bottom had the lace. And then you would wear, like, maybe 2 of those. And then on top of that, you would wear, like, another tight t-shirt. Yeah. The yarn goes to Disney would be fun. I've gotten kicked out of Disneyland before. Real story. When they kick you out of Disneyland, they take you through this, like, weird back alley. and then they just kick you out on a highway and they say, good luck. They don't, like, when they kicked us out, they were like, okay, we're going to escort you out of the park. And we were like, okay. And I was like, wait, this is actually kind of cool. We get a guided tour out of the park. We're going to walk out the front. And I was like, this will be kind of interesting. Nope. They took us, like, it was so unmagical. They took us, like, behind the scenes. Like, there was a bunch of, like, cast members, like, sitting at tables eating lunch. And they took us, like, behind the scenes. There's a door. If you know Disneyland, it's kind of, like, over by, like, where the Marvel area is. And it's by the bathroom. And literally, they took us through the back area. And I was looking around, and I was like, no. And then they just spit us out on a highway. And they were like, see ya. Don't come back. But I did come back. I've been backstage Disney, and everything is covered in camo netting. That's what it was. It was the netting. I literally felt like I was in, like, a war zone. Like, it looked like something that would be, like, I felt like I was going in war. You know what I mean? What'd you do? Not allowed to say. It's really bad. I learned there is a recording studio behind Toontown. Whoa. I killed Mickey. The mouse is dead. You still haven't even told me what happened? It's really bad. You found Walt's frozen body. I turned him into little ice cubes. Put him in my Bloody Mary. What kind of glasses do you have? They're not prescription. I just went on Amazon and I looked up A Christmas Story glasses because I bought them for my costume. Hi, Jamie. I have the alert, like the sound up for me to 3,000. Hello, Raiders. Good morning. We made breakfast. I'm about to do my makeup and then we're going to go sit at my desk. How was stream? You stream early. Jesus. Or late? Do you stream early or do you stream late? They found my weed vape at security at Disney, but they just took it and didn't kick me out. It's kind of nice that vapes can be relatively cheap now, because if you get them taken away, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it used to be a big deal. It's 6 p.m. East Coast. It's still early. I just got a nose job and I'm excited to try new glasses. They're pretty good at nose jobs nowadays. I've been seeing a lot of people get nose jobs. Fighting time zones because I used to be CST. Oh no. Okay, you want a piece of bacon? Come here. Come here. That's all. I don't have any more. Yeah, that's how I get the Raiders. Oops, I dropped another piece of bacon. I've been laughing your nose job jokes a lot lately. Thank you. Tried to get a nose job. They missed. It's actually cleaning up really well. There's one piece, and I'm kind of tempted to call the doctor about it because basically there's stitches. There's still stitches in there, and I'm assuming that they'll just dissolve eventually. But there's one corner down here where you can maybe see that like dot, and it's like a stitch that's in there, and then the scab is like really, basically the stitch is like holding a piece of the scab on my face, and I'm afraid that it's gonna like prevent the stitch from falling out and prevent the scab from sloughing off. So it's like a clump. I've showered and then taken a Q-tip and kind of just like wiped away any skin that's like kind of sloughing off. But it's all I have left is like this one. It's so like I want to just like pull it. Like I'm not going to, but it's like a clump of scab and it's like hanging on and it's so gross. Can you check the reason why I got timed out last stream? I mean, I can. Well, maybe I can't, but you probably got timed out because somebody redeemed it, to be honest with you. Hope all the procedures went smoothly. Cancer-free, baby. The worst part about my scab being like fully healed up and everything is that I know that we're at a safe spot where Brody's gonna roast the shit out of me when he gets here. So that'll be good. They just kicked us out for the day. I've gone back since. I have an appointment on Thursday to go into the dermatologist and get a head to toe checkup on all the other ones though. Can you record all the Brody roast says? Dude, I have not heard the end of the pink chair I bought. I swear to God, like, I have never heard anybody bitch about anything as much as he is bitching about this pink fluffy chair. I was like, hey, if your masculine bottom does not want to sit, and he's like, no, it's not that. It's just ugly. He's gonna sit in it and love it. But that's the thing, is it's super comfortable and there's a footstool, and I know that he's gonna sit down in it and it's gonna be Jover. It has to be pink well, that's the thing, is it's like, how does he expect me to... I couldn't have lifted it into the house without it being pink. He's gonna love it and pretend he hates it. He is the king of that. You know what he is? He's the epitome of like, you know, the like dad that doesn't want a cat but then like gets a cat and then like secretly loves it. That's what he is. He's the guy that bitches about stuff but then he kind of starts to like it and he'll never admit that he likes it, but he kind of, you know what I mean? He'll just be like, oh, I'm just... Okay. There's a subreddit for that. Perfect. Let's just say I cleaned out the outside area really nice. So if he's going to throw himself, he can take his happy ass outside. Red Foreman receiving shoes. Brody is kind of like Red Foreman. Just less toxic, but still toxic. He almost adopted that cat after he complained about it for months. I went outside on the front lawn and like snuggled with that cat for like an hour. It was cute. It had one eye and it was all like, you know, it was cute. Cute cat. It was really loving. He's so loud that like every time he would come home, it would like run away because he's just loud. Okay, I'm gonna do my makeup. Are you guys cool with that? This is the like second or third time I've been able to do my makeup since I got surgery, which is really exciting. Do you guys do your hair first and makeup second, or do you do makeup first and then hair second? I usually do makeup first. Makeup first. Young Nebraska. Thank you for the 2. Makeup first. Makeup first. It makes sense because if I do my hair first, then I have to like pin my hair back, you know, to do my makeup, which kind of fucks up the whole system. Just trim my beard, maybe my eyebrows. I waxed my eyebrows last night. Every time I wax my eyebrows, I take like 10 hairs out total, but for some reason it makes it look better. But I'm trying to grow my eyebrows back out, so it's like a little spotty, but they look okay. Look a little better. I was watching Love Island and everybody on Love Island is hot, and so I was like getting inspired, you know? Every time I watch Love Island, I think that I glow up a little bit because I look at all the stuff that they do. US, it's the one that's going on right now. Is anybody watching it? I need to get some clippies for my hair while I do my makeup. I usually have a couple of them like out here. These keep my birth control right here, so I can take it every morning. I get the TikToks. I'll tell you the tea right now. I'm on episode like 3 or 4. Season 6, it's currently running. So my favorite couple right now is Rob and Leah, but I did hear a spoiler about Leah, and I'm pretty sure that Rob ends up with somebody else. I think that Kaylor is going to be a mess, and I think that the fact that her name is Kaylor is a red flag. She's like a blonde, like, country girl, and she's like, it's Kaylor, like Taylor with a K. And I was like, oh, God. I think that the girl that dumped the guy Coy is a boss ass bitch. I never see this on this show. He literally like lied to her in like the tiniest way. He basically lied about his body count, which I think like it was just kind of like a fudge. He didn't even lie about it. He said it was like 100 when it was like 150, and she was like, nope, and then she sent him home. I hate that term. Yeah. Do you guys think it's like weird or normal to talk about body counts with your partner? Every person there is a big red flag. I like Leah, but she might become, she's just so dumb and like nice. What's her name? Liz, the Aussie girl. She sucks so far. I'm going to tell you what she did. So she came into the house, and the way that this show works is you partner up with somebody. Like every week they get a partnering up ceremony. So they'll be like, okay, girls, you choose who you want to partner up with. And there's always like an uneven number. And so whoever's left over has to go home. So anyways, Leah and Rob are together, and they're like getting off pretty well. Like they obviously have chemistry. And there's this girl that comes in the house, and her name is Liv, and she's like 10 feet tall, beautiful, like Australian, and all the guys are like, awooga. And so she comes into the house, and the only person that she like doesn't really have chemistry with is Rob. Like when they sit together, it's like really awkward. And then Rob is like obviously into Leah, like they have good connections. And then Liv gets to steal a guy, and she decides to steal Rob. And everybody, including Rob and Leah, are like, what the fuck? So anyways, the whole time Rob is like, okay, I was like getting to know Leah. Yeah, we're talking about Love Island.
Are we talking about the new Love Island?
Yeah, thanks, Vale. The whole time, Rob is like, okay, well, I want to get to know Leah. So, like, Rob is kind of, like, sneaking away to, like, meet up with Leah so they can keep, like, getting to know each other. And then Liv is, like, pissed off. She's like, that bitch, I can't believe she's trying to, like, steal my man. Meanwhile, they have, like, no connection. Like, Liv and Rob have no connection. And so she's pissed off. She came into the house, stole a guy from Leah, didn't have a connection with him, and then is pissed off that like Leah and Rob are like trying to continue to get to know each other when they don't even have a connection. And then she sits down with Rob and she's like, I can't believe you would disrespect me like that, da 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 da. And Rob is like, okay, well, when I first sat down with you, I told you that Leah was my number one. And she was like, no, you didn't. And he's like, there's cameras. I did do that. I said that. Like, you can look. And she's like, yeah, well, it's crazy. Like, it's so crazy. One thing that they're doing more, like, in this season is they're, like, acknowledging the fact that there's cameras, and they'll be like, oh, I don't want to say it on camera, or, like, I'm not going to do that in front of camera, or like, oh, there's cameras, or like, hey, it's recorded, so like you can go back and look, which I like because it's like they're not just ignoring the obvious. Anyways, body counts. I missed all of your answers. What did you say? Yes or no? Sorry, I had to go off on a tangent. I got really into the US season that was filmed in Vegas because we could see the set from our room. Oh, that's cool. Weird but inevitable, I think. It's fine. I feel like it's a totally normal conversation to have, but a weird thing to ask right off the bat. Agreeers? Like, if you go into a relationship with that being some sort of, like, point of contention, also if you get mad about it, which on the show, they always get mad. Like, they'll be paired up with a guy, and they'll learn that his body count is like 100. And then they get pissed off about it. And it's like some people are just kind of freaky. Like, it's not like their body count was 100 while they were dating other people, you know? We're talking about the show or real life. Kind of both. It would be weird to ask the count increases in the conversation. I think that, like, yeah, it shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't matter. It's a conversation that you can have at some point, but good to have an idea of partner's history, but I don't need an exact number. You know what you do need to do is to get checked and make sure that your partner's getting checked before you go get regularly checked for STDs, even if you're in a monogamous relationship. Trust me. Trust me. Because me, many years ago, is glad that I did. Because you know what doesn't have symptoms? Chlamydia. You know what's really easy to cure? Chlamydia. I'm 30 years old and don't know 100 people total. Yeah, no, mine is not anywhere in that realm. Might not be as monogamous as you think. Listen, nobody ever has gotten cheated on and been like, oh yeah, I saw that coming. Oh yeah, well I expected that. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't happen. I'm gonna get my stool so I can sit. Where is my stool? Oh, over here. Maybe I should do my makeup at my main desk. This is kind of a vibe though, you know, mix it up a little bit. See, this is what Brody would have sat on until the couch gets here, but I'm nice. Joining a poly couple and kicking out one of the main ones. One of the main ones. On the other hand, in the stigmatism around STIs compared to other diseases is wild. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it happens, right? You get a cold. You get whatever. Like, getting an STD sucks. It's not great. But it shouldn't be stigmatized so much because that prevents people from going and getting checked. Which you should go to get checked. Go get checked. Like, it's your body. It's your body. And you know what? If you go to get regularly checked for STDs and your partner gets upset with you about that, that's a red flag because that has nothing to do with them. You're just taking care of your body. Sorry. I almost dumped something over that shouldn't have been dumped over. Yeah, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Don't be that guy. Promote healthy wellness. It's fully possible to get STDs without having sex, even if unlikely. The toilet seat method. Your partner gets mad that you're getting tested, then you shouldn't be your partner, to be honest. Yeah, because it's good for them, too, you know? You know? I appreciate people who have high-quality toasters. Is this a high-quality toaster? I got it off, like... Where did I get this toaster? The KitchenAid toaster. KitchenAid's, like, pretty straight. KitchenAid, I feel like, is, like, the... It's not shit, but it's, like... You know, it's decent. Walk Tuah to the clinic and piss on that thing. Exactly. Even coming in contact with an open sore without sex is another way. True. But it's not that, because we have a lot of sex havers in chat. Okay, I'm gonna put my lashes on first. So this is what I do, is I buy these, and then I just put a couple of them, like, on the edges of my eyes. Because I don't really like to wear full strip lashes, and it kind of just helps a little bit. Kitchen makeup is a vibe. Kind of is. I just wish this wasn't so bright. But that's okay. I have sex with women all the time. I believe you guys. I do. Why would I believe otherwise? Why would I believe otherwise? I have so much fake lore. Yeah. I also bought new eyelash primer, which is exciting. Because eyelash primer is... I just poked my eye. How am I doing? I'm doing phenomenal. Phenomenal. Couldn't be better. Fuck me! Elson, thank you for the prime. I always ask about testing with guys I've seen. Do it. Always and forever. Always and forever. Yeah, eyelash primer, big dub. I promise. Like, you can get this off Amazon. It's like $6 or something. And I swear it makes your mascara work 2 times as good. I literally got those lashes in the mail yesterday as a dude. I didn't know what I was looking at. It looks like lashes for dolls. Turns out it was my neighbor's. That would be really confusing and kind of horrifying. Because I think most people are used to seeing strip lashes, but the individual lashes would be like, what the fuck? Your zombie spawner? Okay. Are we past the point of stream of sharing dubs? No? Share your dubs. Always. What you got? Yeah, it's like this little dot on my face. I hate it. Please share your dubs. Everybody share one dub. Even if it's a little one. Like, I got out of bed this morning. I implore you guys all to share one dub. I didn't cry today yet. Let's go. Finish my work for the day. Ooh, nice. Lost 10 pounds for a couple months of dieting. Oh, big. Yo, Chin, thank you for the 8. Became an uncle? Big. Saved a mom and baby possum from getting run over. Cute. RP session, nice. Made it to my last day of my work week. Big. Played VR Flight Sim. I was watching Squeaks play VR Hitman, and it looked really janky, but fun. I kind of want to try it. Did therapy, big. And then you came here? That's crazy. My kiss count with women is higher even though I'm gay. Yeah, you gotta, I mean, I guess how would you know? I don't know. Got a honey bun from a vending machine at work without getting scammed. Nice. I also had therapy and then came here. Why did I do that? Why did you do that? It's like having therapy and then going on a family vacation right after. Like, no. Don't do that. Fuck me! That's so many crimes. What is today? Is today like Prime Day? It actually, I think, almost is Prime Day, but thank you for the primes, guys. I appreciate it. What the heck? Thank you. My internet's been out for 5 days. No! That's a long time for internet to be out. Do you live out in the middle of nowhere? Learning to do a better job at my makeup today. Well, don't learn it from me, because I ain't got much for you. Oh, 5 hours. Sorry. That's pretty normal. Do you guys remember when my stream went down the other day? My internet was out. That's why. I'm good at reading. Yep. Yep. I'm grabbing some tweezers. Tweezer, I hardly know her. I just learned, oh, by the way, my floors. My floors have now progressed to the point where whenever I walk around my house, they squish. So the problem is getting worse, not better, which is good. Yeah. I showed my landlord yesterday because he came, there was a TV in here that when I moved in, he was like, you can keep the TV on the wall or I can take it, whatever. So I just don't use it. So I had him take it so I could put some art up. But I showed him and he was like, okay. He was like, if you want me to replace the floors, I'll do it right away. He was like, we can kind of just like wait and like, cause I think it's the glue. My mom brought up another option, which is reasonable. My mom brought up the idea that possibly it could be moisture because the air is really hot and the concrete under the house is really cold. So there might be moisture gathering underneath the floorboards. And I was like, that's interesting. That could be it, maybe. I feel like it's the glue, but also I don't know. I don't really know how that stuff works. So yeah, my landlord basically was like, I can replace them tomorrow, or we can wait until the situation, like, I was like, the only thing I'm worried about is like mold or the floorboards popping up. And he was like, okay. And I said, I was like, you know, you could fix it now, or we could just wait a little bit until see what happens, and then you can fix it then. And he was like, whatever you want. And I was like, okay, how about this? How about we just kind of like see it out for a little bit, and then I'll come knock on your door and say, hey dude, it's floor day. And he said, that works. And he's like, I'll do it whenever you decide that it's time. Cause I do think that I think that I can kind of wait it out. I feel like maybe once it's not so hot, it'll get better. But if it doesn't get better, then he said he would fix it. And he said that it's laminate. He says that he has more of it literally in the shed. So it's not like he has to go out and buy more of it. He just has to like do it. So my thought is, when Brody's in North Carolina, when we decide to replace him, which is inevitable, I can tell, I'll just take all of my shit out of here, put it somewhere, fuck off to North Carolina for a couple days, and he can do it then. Yeah. Best do it before the couch gets there. Well, it'll be here Thursday. I don't want to take all my shit out in the next couple days. When does the temperature cool off? I don't know. Here's the temperature for the next couple days. So we've got... So today is Tuesday. We're supposed to have a high of 93. Tomorrow, 97. Thursday, 96. Friday, 91. Saturday, 90. Sunday, 88. Then it starts to cool off, but also that's like a week away, so I'm not really going to trust it. But yeah, it's supposed to be like 96 is too hot. What's your guys' like threshold of heat? Mine's probably 85. I think 85 I kind of start to get like, whew. I went outside to like throw away some boxes today, and I just like was like bending over to pick things up and just being like, I love looking at my weather app every day and seeing air quality warning from the heat. Really? Or from allergies? I am doing well. How are you? Thoughts on Sketch? I don't really have many thoughts on it. I mean, it's not really a thing that he needs to apologize for. It's not really a thing that the internet really needs to, like, even perceive. I think that, like, I'm just learning about how, like, homophobic the internet is. You know what I mean? It's, like, pop off as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? I think Sketch is funny as fuck. I think he's fucking hilarious. He doesn't need to apologize for that. And if anything, it's a dub for the gays. Like he's funny as fuck. I don't know. I just like, I think the internet's just being yuck about it. Yeah, all my homies love Sketch. Yeah. Beastie, thank you for the 19. Faze Banks and them handled the situation really well against the homophobes. Yeah, yeah, because he was, when it came out, he got really scared and he had some really scary thoughts. He was saying, like, if his friends hadn't reached out and, like, been like, come to the house right now, because he left. And I have a bunch of shit on my computer that I'll show you guys. I grabbed some articles. But yeah, he straight up just left the house. And because he thought that everybody was gonna disown him, basically. And they were like, nah, like, come back. Like, come back. Like, we got you. It's really telling what content creators came to his defense and what content creators are saying vile things. I'm shocked. Which is crazy. I shouldn't be shocked, but I am. Like, I've just seen some, like, crazy takes from people on the internet. You know what I mean? Crazy takes. Yeah, Sneeko and then I think Bruce Drop 'Em Off were the two that I watched that I was like, what the hell are you doing? Like, get off the internet. A take that I've seen a lot that makes no fucking sense is people are saying like, yeah, well, he lied to everybody. He lied to everybody about who he was. And it's like, when you meet somebody, do you have to walk up to them and be like, yeah, so like, anyways, I fucked another dude on OnlyFans. Nice to meet you. Like, do you need to lead with that? Is that an essential part of your lore that you have to tell people? Because if we're saying that he lied to people by not coming forth with that, I think Sneeko should come forth with all of the skeletons in his closet. You know, let's just air it out. Let's air it out, since we've decided as a creator, if you exist on the internet, you have to tell everybody everything about yourself that doesn't involve them. You know, every creator should just come out the gate being like, this is what I did. This is what I did in this year. This is what I did. Here's my resume of all of the things. You know what? You want my body count? Let me make a list for you of everybody I've fucked so I can just air it out, so I'm not lying to my audience. It's like, no, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that because you guys don't need to know. Sketch's audience doesn't need to know about that. They don't. That's his choice. You know what I mean? That's his choice to tell his audience about that. And if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. And you know what? I don't blame him for not wanting to, because the internet clearly did not do him very well with it. And if you liked Sketch before and you don't fuck with him now, there is a word for that. And it is called homophobic. Because he didn't do anything bad. Didn't do a single thing bad. Can someone in chat give me the TLDR? He's the "What's up, brother?" That guy. Gonna need the social security numbers of everyone you've ever banged on my desk by Thursday, please. Yeah, right? Otherwise, I'm just, you know, I'm lying to you guys. This past has nothing to do with his current content or anything else. No, I mean, it's like, it's totally different. And like, people are comparing it to Dr. Disrespect. And it's like, fuck you, first of all, if you're doing that. And secondly, what Sketch did doesn't affect anybody and also isn't bad. That's like one of the takes that I've seen from his friends even that I've kind of had beef with, is people are saying like, I don't care if he did that, like I'm not going to see him any differently. And they're kind of still insinuating it's like a thing that he did that's like a, you know, it's like a stain. And it's like, it's okay. Like, you shouldn't think of him any differently, and also you shouldn't act like it's something that he needs to be ashamed of, you know? His apology video, oh, no, we'll watch it. I've said this 6 times, but I have it on my computer. I have like a bunch of videos. His apology video was phenomenal. Didn't need to make an apology video, but it was incredible. He's so funny. He sits down at the beginning and he says, all right, let's address the elephant in the room. I got a haircut. It's so funny. It's so good. People exploit sex work until the sex workers are keeping control of their own narrative, and then they have a problem with it. I get so bent out of shape about people that dog on OnlyFans workers, because the porn industry is very underpaid. Like, the people that get watched on like Pornhub and stuff, a lot of them are underpaid, not, and people that do OnlyFans are literally like taking matters into their own hands and doing their own business. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you talk shit about OnlyFans workers and then you go on Pornhub, like, that sucks. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't talk shit on any sex workers. Like, don't. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, if you talk shit about sex workers, you're not allowed to watch porn. That's just my opinion. Like, you're not allowed to. Like, if you want to talk shit about sex workers, you're not allowed to look at people who are willingly put themselves on the internet naked. No, you can't. You can't do that. You're not allowed to. That's your choice. It's gonna get worse. They made it in my state. They need you a state ID to watch Pornhub now. Someone was in Peach Star's chat earlier saying shit about it, and she was like, "You dumbass, I'm an OnlyFans model." That's funny. Peach is great. Yeah, you don't get to disrespect your cake and eat it too. Pun intended. Butchers are evil, he said, taking a bite of his hot dog. There you go. I wish that wasn't in military time, because I can't tell military time for shit. I have beef with uneducated people hating on sex work. Like, sorry, but if you haven't engaged with any feminist theories work and then you claim that sex work is an anti-feminist, you don't... It's crazy. Like, the whole point of, like... Not the whole point, sorry. The main takeaway from OnlyFans is this is women that have decided... And people will be like, I can't believe that you would, like, degrade yourself. It's like, it's actually the opposite. Like, somebody decided that they're hot and they wanted to monetize that. Totally consensually on their own terms. And if it's like, okay, you win. They get to make a bunch of money. You get to look at them naked. Why the fuck are you complaining? You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you want to be able to look at hot people naked and also have them make a very livable wage? Just get excited about it. Nobody loses. Why would you be mad about hot people getting naked? Chill. Sounds good to me. Like, okay, you know, great. Yeah, if you don't like it, ignore it. Yeah, it's not like you accidentally stumble on Pornhub. Do you know how hard it is to, like, find somebody's OnlyFans link sometimes? Like, they can't post it in a lot of places. It's not like you have ever stumbled on OnlyFans. If you hate boobs, just say it. Say it with your whole chest. Wouldn't want to know that people making the porn you consume are happy to be making it. Didn't realize you need the industry. No, because they want to take advantage of women. They want to see women naked, but not by their own consent. Gorilla Jones 2. What happened to the first Gorilla Jones? I put the glue on here too long ago. That's how they know you're seeking it out. Yeah, imagine going on the internet to find something and then get mad about it. You know what I mean? It's like, ugh, I'm so mad that this website that I had to go out of my way to look for is here. What happened when Mia Khalifa, when she came out and talked about how she was treated by the industry, right? Hey, John, good morning. Okay, last time. I'm trying to decide. I have these two... Actually, I don't think I want to do these ones. I think I want to do the individual ones. I have these clumps. They're like clumpy. And then I have the individual ones. And I have time to do the individual ones. Also happy to have a chat that seems pretty... You guys seem like you're pretty on the nose with stuff. You know what I mean? Back in college, someone asked for a Quizlet in one of our group me's, and a girl accidentally posted her OnlyFans link. All like 40 people in the group chat were like, get the bag, sis. That's good. Have you guys ever accidentally sent risky content to anybody on accident? Let's be so real. Be real. No, thank God. I haven't in that way, but I accidentally sent a message in a Twitch chat that was not supposed to be sent to a Twitch chat. I think I told that story recently. These are really stuck on here. I do not know that story. Tell it. It's not really a whole lot to tell. I was really tired. And somebody was streaming and I opened my phone to send them a risky message and I accidentally opened up their Twitch chat and sent it in the chat. Thank God you can't send photos in a Twitch chat. Oopsies. Oop. I accidentally poked my worst ex on Facebook. Oh, that's traumatizing. Because you can't take those back, can you? You can't unpoke somebody. On Facebook or metaphorically. JK, guys, I'm goofy. You know what my reaction was? I was so traumatized. Like, I took my phone as soon as I did it, because I sent it, and then I noticed that my name was green. It was the name of, or it was the color of my username. And I immediately realized what happened. I closed out because I didn't want to see his reaction. I closed out. I threw my phone as far away from me as possible. And then I forced shut down my body. Like, I forced myself to fall asleep because I simply couldn't handle what had happened. And within like 10 minutes, I had fallen asleep. They were live. Yes, they were live. It was horrible. It was like one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done. I literally just like forced shut my brain down. I went to sleep. It was crazy. Okay. That lash is a little bit long. It's fine. I don't know how no one seemed to pick it up after. Yeah, I asked later because I never went back and watched the VOD. I was like, did anybody say anything? And he was like, no. Because it was like really late into his stream and he was like gaming. So it was kind of, the chat was like slowed down a lot. It also wasn't really that spicy. So it was like, there's a chance that people read it and were like, and then just were like, I don't really get it. I'm genuinely so confused how you convinced Twitch chat with text or Discord. I was tired. I was really tired. And yeah. 10 viewers for free? Yes. I can go from 812 to 822. 10 whole viewers? Let's go. These lashes are really, really stuck on this sticky stuff. They like stick them on this like tape, basically. God, they're so stuck. 10 viewers is huge. My ass is not paying money for that. Hey, I'm 10 viewers. I count for 10 viewers. I often watch streams on my work laptop and I'm convinced that one day I'm accidentally going to send Twitch chat. There's a feature in BTTV where you can go into anonymous mode, and I do that sometimes when I'm hate watching people, because you don't show up in the viewer list, and also you can't type in their Twitch chat. And I do that sometimes because I don't want to accidentally type in somebody's Twitch chat or be seen in the viewer list. I'm being fully transparent with you guys. I'm not going to pretend that I'm any better. I didn't know that existed. Yeah, go to the BTTV settings and at the very top it'll say like anonymous mode or like incognito mode or something like that. And you can't type. I just opened an incognito. But then like you'll get ads if you're subbed. If you turn the anonymous mode on and you're subbed, you'll still get like, you know. I'm a big hate watcher. You hate watch people you're subbed to? Well, I have Turbo, so same but different. Subbing and hate watching? No, just Turbo. I just said subbed because like I assume that's probably the case for a lot of people. I'm guilty of hate watching. Oh, big time. Big time. There's not really that many people, but you know, every once in a while it's like somebody that I don't fuck with that I'll just pop in and be like, I hope they're saying some bullshit. Who's your guilty pleasure streamer to watch? See, guilty pleasure kind of like says that I shouldn't be watching them, you know? Yeah, see, it's not Germa because you shouldn't feel guilty about watching Germa. I'm trying to think of a streamer that like I feel guilty about watching. I don't think there is anybody because I just don't watch people that I like are toxic. Ludwig, yeah, toxic. There was a point where I was watching XQC's GTA RP for a while, and I was like, this is a little weird. Because it was funny. I catch Asmon Gold's alt. I watch Prezzo read broadcasts. Yeah, okay, that's actually a better answer. I've watched Prezzo watch the bear on stream. And the whole time I felt really dirty. I was like, I'm not allowed to watch this. This is not allowed. Yeah, there's my answer. Sometimes it feels like a crime to watch Spooky when he's being out of pocket. I think it feels like a crime to watch John all the time. Oh yeah, watching Crub. Do not tell somebody you're a Crub watcher. It's fun to do my makeup on stream with you guys because then I take my time, where when I do my makeup just normally, I kind of rush through it because I don't really like it. I don't tell people I mod you. Yeah, Soup was saying that when she talks to people in person and like brings up the fact that she watches Twitch, she just says, not me, because it's embarrassing. I remember Crub. God damn it, Crub. Gone too late. We also get to see all the layers of crust. Sandwich is the crustiest streamer. They do say that. I don't tell anyone IRL who I watch because I don't want them to find my internet hangouts. Nah, I don't tell people IRL that I stream because I just don't want them to watch me because I'm embarrassing. Meeting Twitch viewers in public is such a wild experience. B, I want to tell the thing that you told me the other day in Discord. What if they catch you IRL streaming? I mean, it's inevitable, I guess. I can tell people I watch Twitch and they ask who, and I just divert and say what games I watch. Luckily, nobody asks me who I watch because I usually bring it up as I stream. I just hate when people ask me what I stream because they're usually normies and I can't really... I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't even stream games a lot. I just exist and then hang out. Can you still see me? My therapist asked for my username so many times and I also avoided answering. Yeah. I watched The Same Reason of MasterChef so many times because I watched it over and over with every streamer. Yeah. I like React content. I just get scared to do it because I feel like I'm not contributing as much. But it is really fun. I've found and I hate to say this, but I have found that the content that I feel like is some of like the laziest is the content that you guys like the most. Like when I put furniture together, or like when I do like reacts to stuff, or like when I do shit like this, it feels like I'm fudging content, but it always is like the most fun. So then I'm like, God damn it. Good morning. What do I say if my therapist asks for my OG username? You tell him. Gaming or chatting or whatever. I know what I enjoy, and some of the best streams are literally a streamer doing something like makeup or cooking or whatever, and then just talking to chat. Like, because it feels like podcasty, so I can put it on and just listen. Where like gaming, I love watching gaming, but you have to kind of watch it, because otherwise it's just the streamer going, dang it. No. What the hell? I fucking hate this guy. You know what I mean? That's a really hard thing to lurk on. Any advice for getting back into streaming after a big gap? I only had a few viewers when I was doing it regularly. I'm nervous to have 0 now.
Rewarding low effort stream.
Let's go. Thank you for the 2. My advice is it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And are you going back because you want to stream? It's just kind of like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, right? And so you kind of have to just, okay, here's my actual piece of advice. Don't ever not do something because you think that the viewer count is going to be XYZ. That's like one thing I have to keep in mind when I stream is, will I enjoy this? Does this seem fun? Yes. Okay. Do that thing. And so if you're afraid of not going live because you're afraid there's not going to be people there, don't worry about it. Like, there may be people there, there may not be people there, but there will never be more people there if you don't do it. And it's just kind of starting things off poorly, because you shouldn't, this is really hard advice to take, by the way, but you shouldn't ever base how you feel about streaming on how many people show up. You should base it on how much fun you're having and whether you think you're like providing something to the internet that's like worth people's time. Rabbit Squirrel, thank you for the 2. I've thought about streaming on TikTok. I've done it a couple times, but never like through my computer. Yeah. Find something that seems fun to do and then just go live. And then if people show up, great. If they don't, whatever. You know? Especially, there's like, I really envy people that stream not as their job, like as their hobby, you know? Because then the pressure is kind of a little bit less. Yo, subbing on 420? What's up, dude? Thank you for the sub. Only thing with TikTok is you need 1K followers. Yeah, I have 180,000 and I do fuck all with it. I really popped off on TikTok and then said, all right, I'm done. I post every once in a while, but I don't know. That should do. That'll be enough. I was surprised to see you live. Yeah, I have to go pick dumbass up at the airport later, so I couldn't stream later. I always feel so happy when I stream earlier, too. Like, I really do genuinely want to start, and I think when Brody moves to North Carolina, it'll be easier because we'll both basically, like, work during the day, and then I don't want to... If I start stream at 7:30 once he moves here, it's going to be really tough because I'll basically start stream when he gets off work, and we'll just miss each other. So, did you see the latest Gypsy Rose news? Maybe. Is there anything that came out like recently? Because I was watching Ryan Anderson do a live like a couple days ago. You're my late night streamer. I think I'll alternate because I do know a lot of my audience is late nighters. She's pregnant? That is really something. Yeah, Soup. Wow, that's... Listen, I never want to say this about somebody else's, like, pregnancy, because there have been some, like, wonderful parents that did not seem like they were gonna be wonderful parents. That seems like a bad idea. I was just talking about her the other day, and it's like, she's getting her training wheels. She went into prison as a child and just got out. Like, she has a lot of tools to gain before raising another child. Especially since, like, the reason she went to prison, you know what I mean? Like, that, like, I think that she's gotta... Now she's in a new type of prison. Yeah, isn't that kind of interesting? Is, like, she got out of prison, and then, like, not even a year later, like... I'm not saying that parenthood is prison, but you do lose a lot of your freedoms. And she just immediately got out and, like, wanted to put herself back in a situation where she now is limited again. You know what I mean? No, it's a prison. Yeah. The responsibility will keep her out of trouble. There is maybe some legitimacy to that, is like maybe becoming a mother will kind of prevent her from wilding out, you know? Even if it's voluntary and a rewarding one. Yeah. Hope she goes to intense therapy and doesn't fuck that kid up. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, her model of a mother was not, like, you know, the worst that you could get. So there's going to be a lot of tools there that are going to need to be gotten. Not fantastic. That's... I mean, all the best. All the best. If she's announced it, she's not gonna undo it, so... No, it's not vintage. It's new. It's just really soft. It's a great quality shirt. Need to wash this egg out of my sink. You're the worst person on earth. All the best, I guess. I mean, that's all you can say, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's gotta be giga early. Why announce it? I think, unfortunately, I'm gonna get a face wipe real quick. I think, unfortunately, her social media presence is really important to her. And I think that this is kind of playing into all she knows, because really the only thing that she knows outside of prison is being kind of this famous phenomenon, you know? And so I think it sucks. This is why it sucks that she became famous when she came out of prison, because that's all she knows now. Like, she didn't get to come out of prison, get a normal job, ease back into society. She came out of prison and became famous, was famous. And so that's kind of all she knows. And so when she announces she's pregnant, she's going to get a huge outpouring of validation, which is going to unfortunately kind of cause her to know that anytime she does anything big, she's going to get rewarded for that, you know? Thank you, Han. I'll watch that on stream. I'll do my makeup, I'll curl my hair. I'll be live for another, like, 3 hours. So we got time. She's gonna monetize the fuck out of this kid. She is going to. Because that's all she can do. I mean, realistically, she's making money being famous right now. Like, she's making money riding the hype. And And so this is going to be, people are going to be really interested in how somebody who went through the kind of childhood that she had turning into a mother, people are going to be locked onto that. Like, she's got another 18 years of attention, basically, because people are going to be so interested in how she raises this kid. Yeah, thanks for being here. Would not be surprised if a network tried to develop a reality show. Well, they already kind of have. She's got a TV series on Lifetime or whatever that's coming out right now, like episode per episode. Like, kind of already has one. Yeah. I have this primer and I don't really know if I like it or not. I think it helps, but I don't really know. Thoughts on Hawk Tuah girl getting a reality TV show? I feel sad for her because I think she's totally in Wonderland right now and has a 15 minutes and is gonna I think she's gonna move to LA and she's gonna flop and then she's gonna be really sad. And I hate that for her because she's in Wonderland right now. She's got her brain in this, like, I'm gonna be internet famous thing, and it's not gonna be like that. Yeah. Gypsy Rose and Hawk Tuah girl just need to set up a PPV brawl. Why is she famous? Because she said a quip, and right-wing people on the internet aren't used to women being a little bit promiscuous, so they think it's fucking hilarious. Shouldn't put makeup remover on my makeup. Same foundation. It's the best. I love it. This shade's a little dark for me, but I love it. I'll like probably never buy anything else. No, it's not funny. It's not a funny meme. And I don't want to dog on her, but I think that she's being a dummy right now. Oh, it has SPF in it? Damn, I actually didn't even know that. That's great. Still got skin cancer though. Great. Awesome. My forehead has been breaking out worse than it's ever been in my life. And I don't know if it's my new birth control or if it's just because it's been hot outside. But I've when I was in like middle school, high school, I had acne. Not too bad, but I had it, you know. Well, my bangs don't sit on my forehead, or else that would make sense. But yeah, I don't understand what's going on. I think it must be my new birth control. I know, dude. It was probably Australia. They're just like us. They get acne too. My skin is in like really good condition though because of my surgery. I haven't worn makeup for like a month. Like, I've worn it, like, a couple times recently. That shirt is $65 here, but I want it. It's tough. I got it from the actual, like, Chris Angel show. So, like, I don't know if it'll be the same thing, because this was, like, a couple years ago, but you should try to get it. Oh, the foundation. Does it have to get shipped from the US? Is that why? Just make a trip to America. Easy. It's not super cheap. It's, you know, expensive, but I only wear makeup like when I stream, basically. And then when I go out, but I don't go out very often. So it kind of, like, this bottle probably lasts me like almost 6 months. I think I've been wearing it for like 2 years and I've only bought like 3 bottles of it. Is David Blaine still in the orb? David Blaine's orb. Can somebody make a commentary video about David Blaine's orb? Mason, can you be a commentary YouTuber? You have the knowledge. I feel like I get a good life out of it, so I don't mind the price. That's how I feel about makeup, is like, if I was somebody that wore makeup like every single day and I wore a ton of it, it'd probably hurt me, but I only wear like a tiny bit, so it like lasts a while. Although I wish that I was somebody that wore more makeup, because I love makeup, I just don't want to pay money for it. Did you watch Nicole's video about brat lore? No, I didn't. I would get canceled before my first video came out. Oh, perfect. Did you try underarm chip thing for birth control? I got the bar once, you know, hated it. And getting it out was maybe one of the most painful experiences of my entire life. Fuck that. That's what you could use your TikTok for, getting makeup sponsors. If I ever get to the point where I start getting, what do they call it? Like when makeup companies will like send, or like skincare product like lines will start sending stuff. Like if I ever get to the point where they start sending me PR, I'll be so excited. I'll be so excited. I've heard only bad things about the bar. Yeah, I just, like, I hated knowing it was in my arm. Like, you could feel it. It's like the size of, like, it's not small. Like, you can, if you go like this, you could feel it in your arm. It was like a little ball. And that, like, grossed me out. It was, yeah, like a pill. Yeah. Like a pill, but like a little bit thinner. Someone I worked with almost died from it and had to have emergency surgery. Yeah, when they took it out, and this is gross, when they took it out, it was probably about 15 minutes of digging around in my arm right here, and I was squeezing the nurse's hand. Like I had my OBGYN was doing it, and her like assistant, like the person, I was squeezing her arm. They didn't numb me or anything. Like they cut it open and she couldn't get it out. Like she was saying like, oh, this one's really tough. And when she got it out, I was like, nope. Didn't numb me. Horrible. OBGYN doing it sounds wrong. Like, no, you need to. Yeah, I don't think she should have done it, but whatever. I'll never do it again, ever. I missed what it was. The birth control that you get implanted into your arm. Should I wear eyeliner? Maybe, just a little bit. I got put under general aesthetic to get an IUD. Oh, I've heard stories of it traveling too. What did you switch to? Just pills. I just take pills. You should look Soleil picking up the Australian. You want to know how dumb I am? I had it once. Getting it taken out took 45 minutes, and then a year later I got it again. That's like, you know, when people have babies and they're like, yeah, I just like blocked out the birth, and that's like, I'm surprised that people have 2 children, but I guess your body just like makes you block out like how painful it was or something. 30s, they don't recommend birth control pills because of blood clots. Blood clots are just a fucking massive thing for birth control that they just like don't tell you about. I don't know. I think realistically, I'm pretty set on not having kids, but I'm like 85% set, you know, like maybe, but I'm like pretty like hard set on no. I think when I get to 35, if I still haven't had kids, I'll probably go get my tubes tied, because I don't think I want to have kids after 35 from my body. Like, if I want to have kids after 35, I'd probably, like, consider alternative methods, like adoption. Because I just don't think that it's gonna happen. Yeah. So yeah, if I get to, like, 35 and I haven't had kids, I think I'll go get my tubes tied so I don't have to, like, worry about any of that. My mom had me at 44, don't do that. Nah. 35's still young. Yeah, but I don't think I want to have kids after 35. The risks just kind of skyrocket. And I think it would be better for me to like adopt. Mental health issues are so genetic, so I just won't. Yeah, I don't, yeah. But, you know, we'll let it cook. But again, I'm like pretty sure I don't. I've never, and I mean this genuinely, I don't think I've ever for 1 second looked at a baby, been around a baby, and been like, like I've never had that urge to want one. Ever. I've never wanted that. I just have, like, I want to do what I want to do. And also, like, I have a dog. I can't do so much shit because of this dog, and she's a dog. Like, I can't imagine a human being. Like, babies are just constantly, like, trying to die. Like, you know what I mean? They're just, like, they're messy. Yeah, also, I'm terrified of pregnancy. I'm sorry. I'm selfish, maybe. I don't want to... It's a traumatic thing to your body. It changes your body forever. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. I'm just not interested in like having that happen. I have a little baby nephew who I adore, but you know what I like more than him? Giving him back to his parents, yeah. Genuinely love kids. I don't know if I want my own kid. My nephew is way more than enough. I do wish that I had like friends or family around me that had babies, because I would like to be around them for a little bit, you know, like Brody has his nieces and nephew, which is fun. And he can kind of just like see them and then like fuck off home. I don't have that. So hopefully like I have a friend that has a baby eventually that I can be like involved. I'd love to be involved. I'd love to be like cool fake auntie, like, but that, yeah. Being an involved aunt is where it's at. Yeah, I wonder if they have done solid research on easing pregnancy recovery. You know what I saw? Like, the modern way that we give birth, like laying on our back, is actually not natural. You're supposed to give birth like a pooping position. But they started doing it like that back in the day because the men wanted to be able to see the baby being born. I know. So now that's how we do it, but it's not as natural. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I could be coping, but... Modern medicine doesn't care too much about women and it sucks. Yeah. It's way better on the woman's body to birth either squatting or on all fours. Yeah, because of gravity, right? My ex was doing squats on the hospital bed to get the baby out. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, maybe it's shallow of me, but I don't want to poop myself. Also, you couldn't have an epidural. I don't know. Yeah. No animal in the wild gives birth on their back. Yeah, that's true. Okay. I'm so bad at eyeliner. I've been doing eyeliner for years, over a decade, and I'm terrible at it. I have a friend that was like kind of getting into makeup recently, and I was teaching them. They were like, okay, I want to do eyeliner. And I was like, I can't help you. And I have to let you know that you're going to be really bad at it for a really long time and maybe never get good, because I still have no fucking idea how to do it. Like, if you are somebody that are maybe just recently getting into makeup in your adult life and you're shit at eyeliner, don't feel bad, because most of us are shit at it and we've been doing it for over 10 years. I don't know how to do it. I think my biggest thing is that I don't know my eye shape very well. I need somebody to like sit down with me and like look at my eye shape and be like, okay, this is the kind of liner you should be doing. Because I just do it the way I see, which is like not right. I just accept it's gonna look different every day. My left eye, you probably can't see this from the camera, but like this eye is like way more hooded than this eye. Like to the point where it's like kind of droopy, really. So it's like so different. Did you finish Worst Roommate Ever? No, I haven't finished it yet. I started watching Love Island, which is an entirely different vibe. Okay, hold on. I'm focusing. I'm cooking. It's really hard to do this eye too, because I have to kind of like stretch my skin to do it, and this is not stretchy. I was just gonna say something. Love Island UK is just beautiful trash. I can't decide if I love Love Island UK or US better, but UK, they're just messier. I also like the little things. They'll be like, he's so fit. He's so fit. We're gonna have a crack on. I'm cracking on with him because he's so fit. That's what they say. No. Listen, I'll never be influencer that's good at makeup. I really have to rely on my personality. The slang, I love the slang that they use. We're cracking on, we have good banter. He's so fit. Good banter. They love the bant. They love the bant. I will agree though that Americans are really generally bad at banter. After like interacting with people from other countries, we're a little sensitive. A little bit. We take things to heart a little bit. My mom worked for a national hospital for 26 years in HR. Any hospital that accepts Medicare and they mess up a file, complain to Joint Commission. Joint Commissions determine if they're in compliance and receive federal funding. Don't call me out like that. Is Brody a good banter? Yeah. I genuinely, like, me and him have talked about this. I think that if people heard the way that we talk to each other in private, they'd try to cancel us.
Pogo hooks.
Shanzy, what's up? Thanks for the 28. Yeah, I think that if people heard how we talk to each other in private, they'd be concerned. Because we just are mean to each other. But I don't know, it's fun. I enjoy it. Because of the slurs. Well, yeah, that's exactly why. Because of the slurs. I have a first date with an Aussie tomorrow. Wish me luck. Just be mean to them. I'm joking, but also I'm not really. Like, if you just, like, are, like, mean to them, they love it. I don't know. If people are too nice, I physically cringe. Yeah, I kind of, like... I love to banter, but I also... No, Doggist, he loves it. He loves it. He loves when you guys are mean to him. Like, genuinely, like, he loves to come on stream and, like, kind of be a villain because he loves the dynamic of, like, you guys taking the piss out of him. Like, I mean it. I'll bring my joke back. It was a good joke. No, seriously. What was I just saying? Oh, I love to talk shit, but I also really hate hurting people's feelings. Like, it's always like one of my worst nightmares. So I get a little bit like stun locked sometimes, and it's really nice when I kind of can get the vibe of where somebody's at, because me trying to talk shit to show affection and then hurting somebody's feelings is like one of my worst nightmares, because 90% of the time they won't tell you. They'll laugh and then they'll go away and they'll feel bad. And that makes me want to cry. Like if I hurt somebody's feelings and then they go away and they didn't tell me that, I would be heartbroken. There's a fine line between healthy roasting and actually being mean. Some people don't know where that line is. Yeah. And you can like push that line with certain people, you know? Yeah. I just don't ever want to hurt anybody's feelings, but that's why I kind of like talking to chat, because I can talk shit about you guys as a whole. Happy Oki Gotcha Day. I thought it was in September. Are you sure? Thanks Adam, I appreciate it. Scooter Pepperoni. It's in my calendar. I mean, if it's in your calendar, then you're probably right. I don't know. Oh! Okay, yes, because I remember it was really close to another anniversary that I don't celebrate anymore. So you're right, actually. I don't know why I thought September. I don't know what's in September. Oop. That's a big thing with my extended family, excessive roasting, but no concern as to whether it's okay. I also that's like my dad talks a lot of shit. And that's kind of how I grew up, is just kind of like jokingly talking shit. I don't know. I mean, the rule of thumb is like, if it's something that somebody genuinely like is an insecurity, and if it's something like, you never make fun of somebody for something they can't change about themselves, you know? Like you never make fun of somebody's body image. You never make fun of their laugh. You never make fun of, you know, stuff that they can't change about themselves. And then you feel out the vibe of whether or not they're okay. You know, sometimes you like get to the point where, like Queso, right? Like Queso has made it clear that like the body image jokes are something that he's like fine with. That's on him. I'm on the spectrum and usually push through conversations with humor. It's my nightmare if I accidentally hurt your feelings. Yeah, I know that that's a lot of things that like people deal with that are like on the spectrum of like not really quite sure. Picking up the vibes is like a little bit tougher. So it's nice to just have people that are like, hey, that's not cool, or like, oh, that's funny, like green light, like red light, green light, you know what I mean? There's a few checks to be made. It can also like mask authentic emotions, right? Unless it's something they accept and enjoy banter around, right? Exactly. I'm trying to like not do thin eyebrows anymore. It can be hard to tell a friend something wasn't funny. I'm really bad at it. Which is funny because I hate when other people are like this, but I'm really bad at like I'll laugh it off and then be like, But I think for me, like, I don't really get my feelings hurt for a long time. You know, like even if something stings, I'll walk away and forget about it. So sometimes I just like I don't know. It's pretty tough to like make me really like dwell on something. I think I'll always feel worse if I hurt somebody's feelings than if they hurt my feelings. Okay. Brows look decent. I lost, every time I do makeup on stream, I have this little, you know that little stick that's the blush? I lost it. And I'm so sad because I loved it. I loved it. I don't know where it went. eyelashes are sticking together. I'm an Olympic level dweller. Wait, what's dwelling? Did I miss something? Oh, dwelling on things. Got it. I'm not really a dweller. I think it's a coping mechanism. I think I let things go because it's a coping mechanism. I'm gonna do my hair now. Is that cool? Everybody cool with that? Wow, okay. Awesome. Is it how is it being that flexible so you can suck your own dick? Somebody's a contortionist. I think I'm sick and I'm hoping it's not COVID again. No! That would suck. That would suck. Okay. I'm gonna go get my... Oh, I have it. Go me. Go me! I'm sick, not COVID. Apparently Non is, like, fucked up. He's been, like, not streaming that much. And I popped into his stream the other day and he sounded like shit. Okay. Should I curl it or straighten it? Thoughts? Curl or straighten? I had mono. Dude, curling tutorial. So, I have been exclusively curling my hair with a straightening iron for like years. I have curling irons, but they're big. So I don't really use them that much. And the reason why I use a straightener is because when you curl your hair, you put the hair around the curling iron and then you have to just sit there. And A, it feels like it's bad for your hair. And B, I feel like I'm not doing anything. So when I'm curling my hair with a straightener, I'm like always doing something. And so I feel like it isn't taking as long, you know? What song is it? I'll next it. Yeah. So, I mean, I'll give you a tutorial, but it is what it is. Yeah, then I don't have to like have all my curling shit out all the time. My hair's gonna look stupid for a sec. Like emotionally, I love that song. I hate it, but emotionally, I can't do this. I'm sorry. I'm too insecure. My hair looks stupid like that right now. Yeah, so I just go layer by layer. My bangs are really the most annoying thing, but they're getting long enough that I can kind of just do them with the rest of my hair. It is an offensive joke, but everyone can't get it. I want to read their chat logs. It's an offensive joke. Hey, you're ugly. It was a joke. Oh god, don't get so sensitive. Like, I don't think we're being sensitive. I think you're just bad at comedy. Oh, mono. Right. So when I was cutting hair, I had this guy come into the barbershop and he sat down and I could tell he was kind of sniffling, but this was like pre-COVID, and pre-COVID it was like normal for people to come into businesses like kind of sniffly. It's kind of funny, like we have kind of changed it over where if you're sick at all, you don't go anywhere. But pre-COVID it was like, oh, I'm kind of sick, and you'd be like around people. Anyways, he was kind of sniffly, and which is, you know, happens, whatever. And I was cutting his hair and I could feel he was warm. Like he was kind of just radiating heat and like his neck was a little sweaty. And at some point I was like, you feeling not good? And he's like, yeah, I took the day off work. He's like, I have mono. And I was like, and I was already like halfway through the haircut, so I had to just like finish it. But I was like, I was like, what? Like, what am I? So when I curl my hair with a straightening iron, I just take the straightening iron and I just do this. I just like turn it like, and it just makes a curl. So you just grab the hair and then you go like this. It's like, you know, when you're curling a ribbon on like a present, it's just literally the exact same thing. As long as he didn't spit on you. No, I think you can still get mono from like, I mean, he might have touched something, like he was sweating, like he had the cape on, which was like in close contact. Like if he wipes his nose and then touches the cape, then, you know, we got some like bodily fluids. See? It's a decent curl. Tuah, mono on that thing. I had an annoying little cough from medication I was on in late 2019 and then COVID happened. Oh, yeah, that sucks. It probably was really shit to be somebody that had allergies during COVID. You know what I mean? You get up at 2:30 p.m. too? Yeah, fuck it. I've been getting up so late lately. Actually looks okay. Actually decent today. Definitely, yeah. I'm so grateful every day that I don't have allergies. When I first moved to LA, I got them a little bit, maybe because there was like some new pollen or something, but this year I haven't had them. And I feel like it would have been bad this year. It was so dry. My boyfriend was just announcing constantly he had allergies. Hello, I have allergies. Most people don't stay home when sick again. Yeah. It's kind of getting, or testing, you know? Like they'll get sick and then they just are like, they don't think it's COVID. I've never had allergies in my life except for the 2 years I lived in California. Yeah, it's, you don't really think of, like, you think of places like Oregon or whatever to be like terrible for allergies, which they are. Oregon's bad. They call it Death Valley because it's like so many allergies. But California's bad. Turns out. Some people go get shots though, which is kind of nice. Every spring this past year, couple years for me. My worst is ragweed season. Oh, what's that? If anybody has allergies, like my yard would be hell because I have like those trees in my yard. They're like the ones that get the little teeny tiny pine cones, and they're the kind of trees that like if it ever blows wind, you can see the air is just like full of pollen dust. I had to go get my car washed yesterday because it was just covered in pollen. I've got pretty bad grass pollen allergy. I feel like grass pollen would be like the worst thing to be allergic to because it's fucking everywhere. Isn't pollen just plant cum? I'm great. Hey, Uki, what do you need? Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Hi. Wow, what a beautiful lady. Wow, so pretty. Oh, you're so nice. You're so nice. Wow, you're so nice. Wow. Precious baby. He's a baby. One thing she does is she when I taught her to shake like a couple years ago, she learned the power of her paws. She never used to do this before, but now she'll just walk up to me and she'll just go on my leg when she wants attention. And I always have scrapes and bruises on my legs from that because she'll just go. She just grabs it. How old is she? I don't really know. I like hypothetically, based on the shelter, she would be like 9 or 10, which I just really don't think is true. Like it's not true. Don't think. At least 7. I got her in 2019 and they said she was 5. I just don't think it's true. I just don't buy it. No. Nature's beautiful. It's really powerful. She's so youthful. She's getting a little gray. She's getting a little gray around her face. She's a wonderful lady. She's very, very wonderful. Oh, my hair's been so greasy since I moved to this house. The water's shit. She's an anxious angel. She's doing so good with her kennel, though. I was worried when I got the chair that she would pick the chair, and she does sit in the marshmallow chair. But she's so good, and like when she gets anxious, she goes in her kennel. Like when there was fireworks, she was going in her kennel, which is awesome because that means that her kennel has become a safe space for her, which is great. That's what I wanted. That was the goal. Is now I know that her kennel is a place she wants to be when she's not doing good, which is the biggest W. Because I'm eventually gonna take her to North Carolina for a trip, because if I want to stay there for a while. And she's gonna come with me. Do you have a water filter on your shower? No, I want to get one though. I want to change the shower head because I don't have one that comes down and sprays, and it's really hard for me to wash my shower. You know, like the corners of the shower, like furthest, because I have a pretty big shower. It's weird for how small my house is. And the corners, the tiled corners that are far away are getting gross. And then what I have to do is I have a squeegee in my shower. So every time I shower, I have to squeegee the water like out of the corners so that it doesn't get gross. And if I had a sprayer, then I could just wash it easier. It would have also made post-surgery showering easier. I know. I almost did it right before and then I just didn't. Do you put anything on your hair when you're doing this? I have a heat protectant, but I put it on before I blow dried it last night. You should use heat protectant. I'm really bad about using heat protectant, but you really should use it. It'll be great. Yeah, I have a heat protectant. It's a blow dry heat protectant, so you put it on before you blow dry your hair. Do it though. What's a shower hose? My hose is like 8 feet long. Okay, brag. You know, some people's hose is only about a 16th of that. Maybe less. North Carolina collab with Mr. Beast. Jimmy! I wonder if I'll ever meet him. You think I'll ever meet him? Heat protectant was a game changer for my hair. Yeah. It's hard to find one I like, though, because sometimes they just make your hair greasy. I like the ones where the spray bottles are, like, misty. Probably. Maybe. Collab would be awesome. I don't think a collab is in my future, and I don't think I would ever ask him, because I feel like that would be a weird... Because the thing is if I ever meet him, I'm going to meet him through Brody, and I don't want to ever ask him for a collab, because then that would feel really weird. Like, I don't want Brody knowing him to benefit me, because that just feels weird, you know? Like, that's not ever the intention, so it's like, I think if I met him through Brody and not on my own, then I would be like, I don't think I'm ever going to, like, ask him for anything, because that just feels weird. Isn't that called networking? Yeah, but like if like that's weird. You know what I mean? Like that's weird. It's networking's networking, but I do my own networking. I don't want to like piggyback off of, oh yeah, we got a new emote. It's the Chris Mel what up, but it's sandwich what up. I knew Caitlin would love that one. If it was a normie workplace, that would be a conflict of interest for sure. Right, that's just like too many. Like, I want Brody to go do his thing, and be removed of me. And I think the fact that I'm a content creator already is kind of like a red flag. So I think that like that's his thing. And I'm gonna just not, it's not gonna have anything to do with me, you know? Like if there's any interactions there that are content based, I want them purely to be like on my own and not like through him. I'm also unaware what happened with Brody. He's moving to North Carolina to work for the Beast. Yeah, it'd be weird. Yeah, he's so excited. He like is moving here now. I'm gonna go pick him up later. So weird. Was not on my 2024 bingo. You and Mr. Beast are similar sizes. This is true. It is hard for me to go out of my house because of all the fame. What's his role / job? I don't know if he's said it on stream, so I don't want to say it on stream. I don't really know why he hasn't said it. He hates talking about himself, so anytime anybody asks him questions about his job, he just like doesn't answer it. But he's in the realm of like the creative stuff, you know. So when you pick him, when I pick him up, he's an American. I guess. I mean, it's a visa, so. Once he got back to Colac, I figured he was there forever. Yeah, I did too. I kind of like, I don't know. I didn't. We didn't really talk about it, which is like kind of probably not good. But the conversation of like somebody moving wasn't really like a topic that we really covered ever. So it's nice that this happened. Because we just didn't really have that conversation many times. Okay, Millie, I thought about doing that, but I wouldn't know what to put in it. Like American things. Like a gun, maybe? I should buy him a gun. I could buy him a gun and then an American flag. And a hamburger. A gun, a Bud Light, and a MAGA hat. There you go. HOTTOGO. HOTTOGO. I like my version better, but to each their own. HOTDOGS. Put those hot dogs in my ass. That's my version. You're insane. Please. It's the remix. My version's great. You know how gas stations have those ridiculous trucker shirts? I know people who manage that shit. They could hook him up with an entire wardrobe. He loves buying shirts that just say like nonsense on them. Like whenever we go to the thrift store, he always picks out like shirts that'll be like 2009 marathon for Jessica. And I'll be like, what does that mean? And he'll be like, I don't know. He just likes like really like random shirts. This is the horny song. Someone with a specific interest asks him about it and he'll be like, yeah, I just liked it. Yeah, literally. There's a sweatshirt that I see at Buffalo Exchange every time I go there. Nobody's bought it yet. And it says Euphoria Stagehand. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then I flipped it over and it was like a high school play. like a high school had like done a play of Euphoria, which like how? Like how would you adapt that to be high school? I don't think so, Clancy. It might be an LA thing, but I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know. No, John, I haven't been. I've been to Florida. That's the furthest east that I've gone. So I'm excited. I didn't realize that North Carolina was as east as it is. I thought it was a little bit more like central. Did someone end up calling out their sister on stage? Yeah, maybe they did the Euphoria play. That's funny. We used to do a yearly trip down the East Coast. It's actually on the coast, which I didn't know. Yeah, there's a beach. Which is crazy. Atlanta, Florida. Y'all know Atlanta, Florida, right? Eventually, I want to do road trips. Which means he would have to drive, which is terrifying. I'm terrified for him to drive. You also didn't know where Atlanta was? Listen, I thought Atlanta was in Florida. Yeah, did I find out the moment I stepped off the airplane and realized that I was in Georgia? Yeah. Was I surprised? Of course I was. Whoopsies. Whoops, my bad. These are looking weird. I guess so. Seems like there's a few good national parks there. Is it flat or kind of like mountainous a little bit? I always do this where I go over to like kind of bump that, and then I go opposite and I go back. I give a fucks. Are on vacation. Also, big important part of curling your hair, don't brush the comb or the curls out immediately. Like curl them and then just don't touch them. Because they have to cool. Like if you brush them immediately, you're just gonna brush the curls back out. Crazy shield islands around it that are supposed to be beautiful. Got some exploring to do. Cool your curls. Yeah, I do that, and then I like grab it the other way. Can you straighten hair without water? Without water? The hell are you talking about? Have any of you guys tried to straighten your hair when it's like not fully dried? Because when I was in like middle school, high school, I like did it a couple times where I would like straighten my hair when it was like not dry, and it's crazy. I like thought that it like worked. They have wet straighteners. I don't care what technology they have. Putting direct heat on wet hair is bad. Because the steam just basically what's happening is the water in your hair is trying to escape so fast that it blows your hair out. Because your hair has cuticles. Like your hair basically looks like a snake with scales. And healthy hair, all of the scales are down. That's why when people have really shiny, healthy hair, it's because your hair, all the scales are down, so the light is reflecting off of it. Unhealthy hair, all the scales have kind of lifted up. And you'll get split ends because the scales have lifted up, the ends are like frayed and they split. And that's why unhealthy hair is less shiny, because all the scales are up, the light refracts off of it differently, and it's not as shiny. So when you straighten wet hair, the water in your hair is trying to escape out of your hair so fast that it like blows the cuticles out. You know, because it has to go like to like let the steam out. And so that's why. And when you bleach your hair, same thing. The scales will come up because the color is in your hair, right? So to bleach your hair, you have to make the scales come up so that the color can get out. But then the scales are up. So that's why like using conditioning treatment and stuff after you bleach your hair will kind of like relax the scales back down. Also why red, you know how red hair color fades really fast and it also like comes off of your pillows? So red molecules are really, really big. So if they go into your hair, they stick, but most of them don't go into your hair. They just kind of sit on your hair. So that's why it washes back out. That's why your red hair coloring washes out really quickly, but then will linger forever, like a little bit, you know? Yeah. My friend's hair was so fucked from constant bleaching, it felt like polyester. Like, literally, if you go like this, and you take, like, a hair off your head, and you go like this, and you, like, feel down your hair, it'll be really smooth, but go the opposite direction. Go like this. It'll feel different. Like, it'll feel like it has traction. But then if you go down, it's really smooth. That's because it's all the scales on your hair. That's like me in purple. My hair holds it forever. Yeah, it's the red and the purple. Blue is really hard to hold. My hair's too short. No. Anyways, that's your hair education for the day. You're furry and scaly. You're basically a furry, yeah. Yepers. Blue fades less than a week. I think the blue is big or something. Also, the blue's really hard to not get green. So, I'm not going to do my bangs. This is a piece of bangs. I'm going to say something controversial. I don't really like this song. I didn't like it for the reasons I've said before, but I'm getting really tired of it. You know what I don't understand? People that come in and put like something gross in a different language, because it's like, if I'm a troll, I want to say something really like nasty in chat to get the streamer's reaction. So then it's like, nobody really knows what you said. Except for like maybe a couple people, but also like unlikely. So then it's like I don't know what that person said. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna get the reaction of me being like, I don't know what that says. And that's it. I don't really understand. Maybe they just genuinely like don't know. I don't know. I always delete and then go look it up. Yeah, it's usually bad. I actually don't know if we've ever had anybody come into chat, say something in not English, and then we say, hey, English only, and they go, oh, gotcha, and then just hang out and they're like the coolest ever. It's like, you kind of like, I'm talking in English, so it's like, if you want to interact with the streamer, you probably like will want to do that too. Okay, this is how I do my bangs. Ready? I've showed this before, but I'll show it again. My bangs are really long, but I clip all the stuff that isn't bangs back. This stuff is like getting kind of lost in the sauce. I need to put dry shampoo on. Oily. Okay. You know who I haven't seen for a while? Sweet Muffin Boy. So these are my bangs. And I should probably even them out more. They're getting so long. God, I haven't thought of that song in a long time, August. So, these are my bangs, right? So then I go like this, I pull them up, and then you kind of have this like widow's peak, right? So I'll just run like, I usually use a rat tooth comb. I'm using my tweezers. You run a thing like that, and you're basically gonna like get a triangle of hair in the front. Like basically you're grabbing like your widow's peak. Don't ask me why this works. I don't know the science of it, but you're gonna leave that out. You're gonna take all this hair, and when I first do it, it's gonna look crazy, but it's because it has to settle. I'm gonna take all this hair, and I'm gonna curl it straight backwards, so that it's like this, right? And I'll even like put it in a little curl, and then like take a pin. I don't have an extra pin, but sometimes I'll take a pin and just, right, so it's like a curl backwards until it cools. And then I'm gonna take this little triangle and I'm gonna hold it straight up, and then I'm gonna curl it forward in a little like a silly little like bang like that. And then I'm gonna let that cool. And what it does for some reason is it makes all of your bangs like feather back. You just have to wait for it to cool is the important part. Did you see this on TikTok? I YouTubed it and then I kind of fucked with it a couple times. Usually they do it with round brushes and curling rods, but I just do it with a straightener. Yeah, it's like the angles, because this goes out and then this goes out. I don't know. Can't use a round brush to save my life. I can do it on other people. I can't do it on myself. Okay, so these are cooled now. So again, it's gonna look like crazy at first. I'm gonna take these out. So you can kind of, like, you can already see these are like doing this. And then the bangs, and then I do this a bunch, and at first I'm always like, ew, I hate them, and then the more I run my fingers through them, they like get better. So I'll just kind of like run my fingers through them, and then they like get better. I don't really know how to describe it, but like I hate them at first, and then they get better. But you can see the like how they do this, you know? This one's a little crazier, but, and then they settle down a little bit. Yeah. Because you see them on stream. Like, they don't look like this on stream, but I usually do this, and then I go about my day for like 15 minutes, make dinner and stuff. And now I'm gonna curl, or kind of straighten, like these. I usually take this stuff right in front of my ears because I think it's kind of cute to like have hair, and then I like to have the in front of the ears stuff. So what I'll actually do is I curl this stuff forward because I think it's cute to kind of have like hair that's in front of your ears. So I want it to stick out there. Because like this one I haven't done, but this one I just did. I hate the hair in front of my ears is so like fucking crazy. It's just like fuzzy. Ooh, thank you for the 2. Yeah, I like this stuff to be like really in my face. Yeah, see, they're starting to chill out now. And then I'll probably go spray it with spray. Oh. I'm gonna get hairspray. I'm not gonna bring it out there because I don't want it to get everywhere. I'm hairspraying my hair now. Okay. then once you put hairspray in your hair, do not touch it, because if you touch it, then you're just gonna basically get your hair wet. Mushroom, thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. Yeah, like, don't touch it for a while. Go like this and just like air dry it. Style my hair like a man wrapping presents, like I just learned to use my hands. That's what I do 99% of the time. I really don't curl my hair very often at all. Like, I'll curl it for stream, and then I'll wear it for like 3 days. I do need dry shampoo, but I think I'll do that like after stream, because if I do it now, there's not really a point. I usually dry shampoo like right before I walk out of the house, because I want it to look as fresh as possible. Yeah, see, now they're looking. See what I mean? Like, I don't know why that works, and it looks so stupid at first. But, and when they were shorter, they looked better. Now they're getting kind of longer, but this side is still kind of like chilling out a little bit, but I'm curious if you guys have curtain bangs, if it works for you, or if it's just like my hair thing. Bangs never look right. I have to try this. Yeah, let me know if it works. Might take a couple tries, but I don't know. Works the same for me. And then my makeup I'll just like touch up after stream, but I'm gonna get kind of like, I always get sweaty when I stream. Okay, I'm gonna put everything back at my desk and come hang out with you guys over there, so I can still talk to you while I move my stuff. But let's see for like 30 seconds. I think I smell bad. I showered last night, but it's been so hot. Like, I think that's like my least favorite part of like hot, or like, I drink so much water. I just made breakfast sandwiches, Caitlin. Okay, put you guys right here. Righty tighty lefty loosey, except not at all. Come on. I just haven't been drinking enough water, and I need to, because I get, like, my sweat is stinkier if I'm more dehydrated. Okay, there we go. And then my camera, I took my camera off last night because I was moving the TV off the wall, but I have to put my camera back. Which is gonna be fine. I got this. Where did that go in? Oh, jeez. Instead of screwing the camera off, I just took the whole ball hinge off instead. Come on, bud. Wait, how did I do this? This was stupid. Why did I do it like this? You know, contrary to popular belief, I'm not that smart. And I know everybody talks about my intelligence, but I do have my moments. It's actually kind of, it's really hard to deal with the standard where I just am so smart. Okay, come on. Come on, man, get on there. Hop Tuah. Stick on that thing. Oh, Jesus. This was hands down the worst way for me to have done this. I wish I could show you guys what I'm dealing with right now. I just took apart the ball hinge rather than taking the camera off because I couldn't do it. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay. Good. Now need my dummy battery for this camera. And you guys will never even notice because the camera will probably freeze. Nobody panic. Do not panic. Do not panic. Do not come. Do not come or panic. Okay, there we go. Right, battery, dummy battery. And then here's my hips from left to right. Let's look like this. Yeah, I'll start my dishwasher before I walk out the door because you'll still hear it. It'll be loud as fuck. It's so annoying. You know what I thought about? I thought about the fact that back in the day... Is this gonna do its bullshit again? It did this last time. Beep, bada, boop. Please work. It did this last time when I like unplugged it and then plugged it back in. Elgato Camlink 4K. Deactivate, activate. I had to like completely re-add the source. It was annoying. I hate this. I don't understand why it does this. It makes it so hard to like... What's going on? I've got it plugged in. Please? I switched to a $90 cam link because I think it's gonna be better, and this shit never works. What am I doing wrong? I don't know what to do. I have it plugged in. Do I need to like delete this? Where's this? Delete this. And then... No, shut up. We're not ending. We're not ending. Shut up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. Okay. Dog. Free dog. Free dog ham. Free dog ham. I got to sit there. Miss Girl, it's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn to sit here. Miss Girl, could I sit here, please? Please, can I sit? It's my turn. Please? She doesn't want to let me sit here. It's not allowed. Where are you guys? There you are. Echo? It's because I had to re-add the source and it was the video capture. Hi, lady. Wow. Do you want to sit up so that everybody can see you? Oh. What those take? She looked at me, I told her not to take it, and she was like, her breath smells bad. So good. So cute. That was a nice whisper. That's a nice whisper. Hi. Hey, it's girl. Hi. I have sap on you. Ready? Come here. Come up. Hey. Up, up, up. No, come here. Hey, come here. Open. Up, up, up. Oh, that's no. Come here. Up. Come up. Oh, flop. Come here. Hey. Come here. Come here. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. What are you doing? Thank you. It's up. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Ooh, so pretty. It's a pretty girl. She always looks like I just woke her up, you know, and she's like thinking about life. She looks like she's like Eeyore. Are you disassociating? What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Hey, Miss Girl. Miss Lady Girl, what are you thinking about? Hey. Why does she look like that? Hey, you happy? Are you mind taking up all your space in the chair? You have your own chair and your own kennel and all of the floor. You have your own chair. It's right over there. Just look at that chair. Do you want to go sit in that one? Right here? Oh, comfy. That's very comfy. I have to get water. Baby girl. Bonk. 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 Ready? Don't move. Stay. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I don't think she'll do it twice. Stay. Nope. Stay. Stay. Don't move. No. Stay. Stay. Ta-da! Good job. You're a good lady. Okay, go sit in your chair. Go sit over here. Come on. Up here. So talented. Such a talent. Whoa! Stay. Ready? Catch. She can't catch. She's not very talented. I mean, she's talented, but you know. She won't catch. That's like the one thing I can't teach her how to do is to like catch. Like I've sat there and I've been like 1, 2, 3, go, or like go, and she can't time it. Like it just hits her in the face every time, and then she's like, it's like she's never seen that ever happen before. Cyril, thank you for the 10. My cutting boards came, and there was one other thing. It was the cutting boards, and then not the mirror. What was the other thing? Oh, the pillows. The pillows and the cutting board came. I don't have anything. Yeah. Like next day. Because that was like, what, 2 days ago? It came yesterday. Yeah, the pillows look nice. They look good with the pink. Hi, Mom. I need a photo of Oki in the chair. I have one. My phone is not over here, but I have one. She's curled up in a little donut. I'll send it to you. The texture is appealing. I like that the pillows are like, they have like the design in different directions, you know? There we go. It's like her giving you allowances. Thanks, Mom. Let her live. She just wants to make her comfy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll put it over here on the bench. I'm so sorry. You see her eyebrows? She always does the like. She's such shifty eyes. So shifty. I know, she always has shifty eyes. Okay, so we have a little bit before I have to go. Not a long stream. I kind of regret not streaming yesterday because I woke up late today and I thought that I would go live at like noon or 1, but I know me better than me. So, we just have a little bit longer. But we were talking about the sketch stuff and I've done this thing. I have this Google Doc and I call it my shit sheet. And the shit sheet is just where I copy paste links of things that I'm going to talk about. So we're busting out the shit sheet. The pink crusty crab. I heard about that. Let me change my title. There we go. MAGA Mail made a short video covering it. MAGA Mail. Look at this cute. This came in like Cutie sent a package. Look, it's chapstick. It's like a little ice cream cone. Did you hear about Shrek 5? No. It's actually decent. When I got it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be gimmicky, but it's actually kind of like decent. It's just like I can only keep it here because I'm not gonna. Okay. Anyways, so if you didn't know what was going on before, I'll kind of give you the TLDR. So basically, Sketch, who, if you don't know Sketch, he was the guy that was from this clip, which kind of went viral and a lot of other things, but
special players. Some people give, some people take. Me, I only take. I'm the evil Salvation Army. You know that? I'm bad will. I'm bad will.
I want to find the special teams, special plays, special players. What's up, brother?
I'm like you know, it's like I'm running mail. Oh, you think I'm not going for 2? I'm gonna teach you a lesson here.
You've got a big decision to make.
1s and 2s, you always take the 2s, okay? I play to win, you play to lose. That's what I do, okay? Let me teach you a lesson here. The numbers say I'm better. The numbers say I'm faster. Check, Minnesota, dual salt. Oh, okay.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it.
What I do,
So they try for 2,
it's either naughty or nice. And I'm only on one list, okay? You know what? I don't need a lot in my stocking, okay? But the pressure turns coal into diamonds, okay? And then that's what I am, okay?
For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure
that's what I do.
They're going to catch the ball. Make them
Special
catch it behind
teams,
you 'cause
special
they run
plays,
out.
special players. Got to do it 3 times in a
But
row.
in this case,
You guys want a camera? Oh, you want to see me? The answer is no. I hate this. Every time I do the kitchen streams, I have to like re-add this camera. It's garbanzo. Okay, so he's from that clip, right? So if you don't recognize him from that, you probably just don't know him from that. But anyways, so the other day, there was some leaks of him doing OnlyFans content with other guys, which naturally the internet had a fucking field day with that one, not necessarily in the good way. And he was staying at the FaZe house, so FaZe Banks and FaZe crib. And after that came out, FaZe Banks, who I believe is the owner of FaZe, I'm not really quite sure. I just saw some video of his dating, like one of his ex-girlfriends talking shit about him, and that's really all I know about him. Released some screenshots here that said, not everything needs to be broadcast and farmed, but since y'all want to jump to crazy assumptions, Sketch told me to post these receipts. All the FaZe boys were with him last night. Sketch was my homie yesterday. He's my homie today, and he'll be my homie tomorrow. You guys are fucking weirdos. There was this is the picture of him leaving the house on the security cam, and the text, FaZe Banks said, "You awake? Yeah, sorry, bro. I didn't mean to involve y'all. Bro, what do you mean you're our boy? You didn't have to dip. You didn't involve us in anything. You good? I'm over by the airport. I didn't know what to do. I'm so sorry. Come back. You're good. The boys pulled up on me, woke me up. They wanted to make sure you're good. You're good, bro. Come back. We're all here. You're the homie. I'll come now. I just need someone to talk to. We're all posted. Come back. You need me to call you a car on the way." So that was the text exchange. He left his shoes and his glasses, apparently, and his Rolex, dipped the fuck out. Which he had come out and said that he left quickly when he found out the news had come out and had some unsafe intentions for himself, which is really, really sad. So there's a VOD, because he went live the other day to kind of clear things up. It was kind of an apology VOD, which is really sad that he had to come out and do an apology, because he didn't do anything wrong. I mean, from my perspective, he didn't do anything wrong, but he still felt, I think because of his audience and mostly who they are, he felt like he needed to come out and apologize. But there's a video of that, which I'm going to show you because I think it's maybe one of the best ones I've seen. Again, he doesn't need to apologize, but God, this guy's a funny motherfucker. He's a funny fucker, dude. I got a kick out of this. It's a good one. The one clip from his stream yesterday genuinely had me crying laughing. It's so good, dude. He ran a masterclass on how to deal with controversy. Yeah, he takes the piss out of it a bit, which is good. I'll play it. It's 6.5 minutes long, but it's worth it.
God damn, where were y'all before? Fuck! Elephant in the room, I got a haircut. Wasn't planning on doing this today, but I guess so. Okay, I'll start from the top. Look at this, open and honest. That was me. That was me. It's okay, though. I will tell you what. Okay. 2 years ago, I did some stuff. I'm sorry if you've seen some of the stuff. You know, I'm a changed person. This is going worse than I thought it was. So 2 years ago, I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly. Cat's out of the bag. It's okay. What else do I have to say? I don't know. Thank you to all my people that have been sticking up for me. I understand if you're mad. Shit hit the fan. I don't go on Twitter. I deleted. I'm just kidding. I didn't delete Twitter. I have been cautiously avoiding it. It's like fucking landmines everywhere I go. Okay, I was dealing with some addiction problems. A couple of them. But no excuse there. What? I guess. Just trying to give you some background here. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, that was me. I fucked up. I won't do it again.
It's like
I'm just kidding. Well,
I'm just kidding. I hate that he feels like he has to say that. Like he shouldn't have to say like I fucked up. I won't do it again. You know what I mean? It's like you didn't do anything wrong. Like he didn't do anything wrong. You know? Like you don't need to address people and tell them that you fucked up and did something wrong, because it's like you just did something that like some people would have an issue with, and those people are just wrong. I don't know. A lot of the sports community. Yeah, it's unfortunate because I think that a lot of the community that watches him are just the worst community to have this be presented to in the way that it was. He came on stage and announced one of like the NFL drafts, and I think that there's a very large majority. I don't know about majority. There's a chunk of people from that community that are not going to respond to that positively or supportively, which is unfortunate. I just think that his audience this is a bad environment, you know what I mean? And it was, I think a lot of, not only was it something that they don't agree with, it was kind of a jump scare for them. Yeah, and he's pretty religious. He's pretty openly religious. I think he's also a popular meme amongst younger people. And so I think that a lot of people's parents, it's just a shit pole, you know? It's a shit pole. It's not just community. Sex work is still very ashamed. It's gotten a lot better. Yeah, I think that a large portion of his audience is guys, like probably like cis males, you know, cis straight dudes.
I am dead serious about not doing it again. That was a dark time, rough time. 89,000? Who the fuck am I, Jinxie? Hey, love my brother Jinxie. Not like that though. Just my brother. I don't know. Stay off Twitter, please. Shout out to you. Shout out Steve. You know, I'm owning up to it. I don't know how long these videos usually are supposed to go, but who knows? Fucking, I might stream for an hour. Sonny, turn on TTS. Or is that a bad idea? Someone text me if that's a bad idea. But on a real note, I've been living under the threat of that coming out for like 2 years. Started social media, just kind of dicking around. Had that in my past. I'll tell you what, weight lifted off my shoulders. God is good. God is good. All the time. But weight off my shoulders, to be honest. You have some stuff in the closet, not... No pun intended there. But, yeah, it came out. I mean, I tell you what, I was going and doing all this different stuff. I was going in the back of my mind, holy shit. And guess what? Holy shit was last night. And I have a lot of people to credit for, I'll be honest, plan A was, and I will say candidly, was to probably eat a
Well, probably to call it quits if this ever came out. But some people saved me.
It's so sad.
Shout out Banks. Shout out my parents. Like,
Ugh, it breaks my heart.
shout out y'all. Like
for
fucked up,
anybody ever to feel like something like that coming out there is no like way out, you know? Like for anybody to feel like the alternative of like, hey, I did this, and if this ever comes out, you know what I mean? Like, that is just so trapping. FaZe Banks being a good person was not on my bingo card. Yeah, you know, I'll give credit where credit's due, but that's about it. Yeah. Unfortunately, too common, especially with people that are deep in the closet. Yeah, or in communities that they feel like are just not gonna respond well to it.
changed. Yeah, that's about it though. Like, my original plan was there's two things. One, either be delusional and think it's never gonna come out, or two, what's the plan after? The plan after was not very good. If I was alone and I was at my house, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now. But the people at FaZe, Banks, especially, and my friends that I've made over the past couple years came in and they saved me. I don't know what I was gonna do, but I don't know. Fuck it, we start streaming more often. I probably or quit. I don't know. One of the two. What'd Kim Kardashian do? If I get one more text about Kim Kardashian, I swear that doesn't make anything better. I'm just kidding, but I've been referenced to Kim Kardashian more often today than I have in the past 20 years of my life. Pretty cool. Wow. Awesome job. Love y'all. I don't know. I probably should end. That was cool, though. Okay. I'll be back streaming. I don't know. Well, I'll be back, just not an immediate, like tomorrow. Probably like the day after or something. Probably gonna hang out. Pretty cool, though. I don't know. Hey. I'd rather you know my flaws, though, so it makes it easier. I don't want to be the poster boy.
I'm sure that he's not feeling it right now, but in there somewhere, there probably is like a huge sense of relief of like, okay, I don't need to wake up every day and go like, well, somebody's gonna find it. You know what I mean? Like, it's out. It's out of his hands now. You know what I mean? The Bill Clinton reference, iconic. I think once this all settles down, that's gonna be a keeper. I think people are gonna reference it. Yeah, I agree. I think that especially on Twitch, I don't know about you guys, but I think there are certain parts of this platform, for all things that are said about it, that are really safe. And like, I think that the corner of Twitch that I'm on, you know, I think is pretty like queer friendly and also prevalent, maybe. So I think that I just kind of have a skewed perspective, and then when stuff like this comes out, I kind of take a step back and go like, oh, it's really actually like not exponentially better than it was a while ago, you know? Him saying that he's been living in fear. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine there's probably other creators on the platform that are in the same boat, kind of, you know? But now that it's out there, I guess. I know the pause is a little bit. He's what are they? The Kubrick stare. I think things will be okay. He sounds like he's got like a good support system. It sounds like it's gonna be kind of, I think it was a jump scare to a lot of people more than anything, you know? Like sometimes I think that people are like, whoa, what the heck, you know? But I think that it's gonna cool down. He'll probably always get some shit for it, but I think it's gonna be kind of like a, you know, and he has a good reputation on, like, people really like him. He's a lovable kind of like, he's kind of got this like innocent, lovable, funny, goofy character, you know, so I think people are kind of just like, what the heck? But I don't think he's got a bad rep online, so people are gonna be excited to just be like, all right. Yeah. Hopefully this opened a lot of people's minds that met him and loved him. Yeah, I mean, you know, again, the thing I hate the most is that he feels like he has to apologize for it. You know, like, coming out and defending yourself is one thing, but having to really truly feeling like you need to apologize, like you've misled people, is really sad. There's a couple people that I have a video of Gypsy watching it, which is interesting.
Elephant in the room, I got a haircut.
We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but I watched Gypsy watch it, and I'll just kind of like, from here to here, he kind of just watches it, couple giggles, but then he says some shit, which is I don't know. This is like, I feel like I know Sketch because of Gypsy, you know, like I think Gypsy was a big part of Sketch coming up. And again, I'll say it again, like I'm glad that we live in an era where like a Rainbow Six main is saying, yeah, he's still my friend, you know what I mean?
Doing this today, but I guess so. Okay, I'll start from the top. Look at this, open and honest. That was me.
Oh, I want to skip. I didn't skip.
No pun intended. More often today than I have in the past 20 or something.
I'm just gonna go to when Gypsy starts talking.
Probably gonna hang out.
Yeah, Quesos was my favorite. Quesos was my favorite because, like, give credit where credit's due, right? I'm really happy that I'm happy that they've publicly, like, kind of reacted to this, because their audiences, like Jinxie's audience, is an audience, Kai's audience, they're an audience that needs to be publicly shown that this is, like, Sketch needs support, you know? Because those audiences, those massive audiences, are the kind of audiences that will follow. Like, if I said a bad take, I guarantee that at least 60% of you guys would be like, no, that's a bad take, Sam. Like, no. Like, audiences that size, there you go. Yeah, okay. And then there's a bunch of people that thought that before, but now just are like, oh, well, yeah, my streamer said that. You know, my streamer said that. And so they could have very well just, like, supported him quietly, but I'm glad that they've done it publicly.
Pretty cool, though. I don't know. Hey. I'd rather you know my flaws, though, so it makes it easier. I don't want to be the poster boy.
Okay. So, the first thing I'll say is, like, Sketch was my friend a week ago. Sketch is my friend today, and Sketch will be my friend tomorrow. Like, to be honest, bro, absolutely nobody is perfect. Like, no one is, bro. Everybody goes through shit. Everybody has shit. And to me, bro, a friend is a friend no matter what. And it honestly doesn't matter if Sketch is... I don't even care, bro. It doesn't matter if Sketch is gay, straight, bisexual, pansexual, asexual, and none of that matters, bro. A friend is a friend, And to every single person who switched up on Sketch or whatever the fuck, all of a sudden wants to like start hating Sketch, at the end of the day, bro, he never hurt anybody with what he did, and fuck, it sucks knowing that like Sketch is probably having the worst day of his life right now. I reached out to him and talked to him a little bit, but like it sucks knowing that he's probably having the worst day of his life, and to know that people like will change on a dime no matter what happens. And again, no matter what it is, I'll always, a friend is a friend no matter what, and nobody's perfect. Everybody, we are all fucked in our own ways. Everybody is. So just as a human being with a heart, people just need to stop pointing their fingers at everybody and acting like anybody's better than anybody, because nobody is better than anybody. And I also want to say what I saw on Twitter with what Banks did, I thought was really cool. And I want to say that real quick. Not everything needs to be broadcast and farmed, but since you guys want to jump to great assumptions, Sketch told me to post these receipts. All the face boys were them last night. Sketch was my homie yesterday. Today he'll be my homie tomorrow. You guys fucking weirdos. And this is Sketch's text with Bank. You awake? I'm sorry.
We already talked about this, so I'm just going to skip that.
So, W. Banks, seriously, yeah, it's good to see shit like this. And this is really sad.
That is a fucking
this is when he was
sad
and,
screenshot.
Yeah. So this is really good on Banks, seriously.
Pick Banks tweeted after was so funny. What was it?
This is how people should treat each other. And you never know, like I said, but little things like this genuinely could save somebody's life, seriously. So, W fucking Banks, man, seriously. I wish I was awake when all this stuff was happening. I just woke up and I saw everything, and I reached out to Sketch, but I'm glad that Banks was there for him. And, it is
people started tweeting their shoes and glasses. Oh my gosh.
Very good on Banks to do that. And yeah. So other thing I want to say is to any person or anybody that wants to stop fucking with Sketch, or you lost respect for Sketch, or you don't want to support Sketch anymore, to be honest, just don't support me either, because that is, I think that's very fucked up if you just stop supporting someone on something like that, where it's like, it doesn't matter if Sketch is straight or gay or pansexual or asexual. None of that matters. All that matters is, like, I think life is just very simple, and it's just about treating people how you want to be treated, and Sketch seriously is, like, actually a good person. So not a lot of people like that come along, so when someone comes along like Sketch, it's very rare. So if you don't want to support him or whatever, that's fine, but just fucking leave him alone, dude, because he's going through fucking hell right now. So god damn, I'm really sorry. I do not want to cry at all. I'm fucking crying more than Sketch. Maybe I'm a pussy, but I just know he's having the fucking worst day of his life. And again, he didn't hurt anybody, so holy shit.
Yeah, they're so
I'm
young,
sorry,
dude.
Chad.
Like,
I'm crying a lot.
Like dude, it's tough. He's an ugly crier. That's a crazy thing to say about somebody. Do you think that that's okay that you said that? That's a hurtful thing to say to somebody. I bet you wouldn't want somebody to say that to you. It'd probably hurt your feelings if you already were sad about something, and then somebody, one of your best friends is this close to killing themselves, and you're crying about it, and somebody says, "You're an ugly crier." But if that's your takeaway, get off the internet, probably. You're all very beautiful criers. what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's crazy. I like forget how young these people are, you know, and it's like every time I've seen their videos, it's like I'm glad that they've said something in front of their audiences, because even though they didn't nail it, I'm not gonna gatekeep support, you know. I'm not gonna gatekeep support. Like, he probably went live in front of 100,000 people and cried, and that's hard. I don't care who you are. That's tough. That shit's tough, especially when you're 21. When I was 21, I probably would have handled this terribly. I wouldn't even, you know what I mean? I don't even know how I would have handled it. Yeah, Queso's was good. I liked Queso's too. Queso's my goat, and I really hope that he doesn't ever not become my goat, because he's my fucking goat.
Oh no, what happened? You know, did he kill somebody? Because that's what they was making it seem like. I was like, yo, did Sketch kill somebody? Is there a body in his basement? I was like, what happened? And then I looked and saw what happened. And I'm like, I don't care. Hey, if you want a genuine opinion on the situation, bro, who cares, man? Like, I saw that, and it's like, they was acting like he was doing something terrible. As far as I know, there was no crime committed, no nothing that happened. And at the end of the day, chat, I'm a big fan of people doing whatever they want to do, as long as you're not negatively affecting somebody else. That's my favorite thing in the world, is letting people do whatever they want to do, as long as you're not negatively affecting somebody else. And as far as I know, he ain't did nothing. So what? At the end of the day, Chad, at the end of the day, he's still the same person he was before all this came out. Straight up. Hey, straight up, bro.
Every take I've seen from Queso has been like either not getting involved, like he never talks about anything on his stream, and then when he does, it's just kind of like a based, like he just seems like a guy that wants to sit in front of his two windows that everybody debates whether or not it's a room. People have arguments whether they're mirrors or a room, and just play video games. And then every once in a while just be like, I don't give a fuck. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah.
He is the same person he was before all this came out. And that person's a good dude. So, hey, chat, there ain't gonna be no different treating over here. I'm gonna still play games with him, still do everything, because you know what? Nothing happened, man. You know what I mean? Nothing happened.
Yeah, that's my favorite take so far. That's my favorite one. Because all the ones that there's been a bunch that have been like kind of treated it like he did this thing, and it's like everybody's got flaws, like da 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 da. Like Queso's is like, all right, cool, we're gonna go play Minecraft and whatever. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, which I liked his the best. That was my favorite one. Someone sent Queso a mug with a trans flag on his face on it, and he was like, yo, thank you, what's this flag? Oh, okay, thank you. That's funny. Do you have that clip? I saw the picture. Somebody commented a picture underneath that tweet, I think. Let's see if I can find it on YouTube. There's an opening fan mail YouTube video, but that's like the whole video. I don't want to watch the whole thing. He just wants to sit and play his little video games. He just wants to sit and play his little games. Yeah, there's been some bad takes, but to be honest, I'm not even going to show them because they're just shit. And I don't even think that I want to like re-platform them. You know what I mean? Yeah, that one is the takeaway is the fact that that he's a great guy. I actually don't know who this person is. Seems like the majority of everybody's had pretty basic.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. Y'all shouldn't give a fuck. It's not y'all. It's not y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's not what you into, then that's not. If that's not what you into, then it shouldn't even be that big of a deal. You know, so I think y'all.
He's from Kai's group.
It, and that's even assuming if it's real. If it's real, cool. If it's not, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he grown. He can do whatever he want to do. I don't know why y'all give a fuck so much. And you know, motherfuckers change, bro. Even if it is real, even if that's the past, why y'all bringing up old shit? If we keep it in the band, why are y'all bringing up old shit? So, whatever his sexual preference is, that don't take away the fact that he's a great fucking guy. I met him. I've been with him. I've been around him. I've been hanging with him. I've been chilling with him. He's a great fucking guy. He's a genuine guy. He's a sweet fucking guy. He's a good dude. If you stop being his friend just because of that, you weird. I can't count.
You weird.
If you stop being sketch friend just because of that, if you cut ties, if you don't want to be associated with him just because of that, you weird as hell. And I'll take it a step further. Y'all, like, this is why the world...
What? No, I wanted the second take. You can't cut it off at the second take. Well, you can't say I'm going to take it a step further and then cut it off. I just got blue balled so hard. Hold on. Duke Dennis, where the fuck you at? Duke Dennis sketch. I'm looking it up on YouTube. Oh, he got the pan warm and he was about to start cooking and they cut him off. I can't even find that YouTube. Second is probably controversial. Yeah, just wait. He warmed up the tea and we didn't get to pour it. Well, I don't know if anybody can find the whole take, but maybe it wasn't a great one. Maybe they cut it off to like save him. I don't know. First reply is the video. Oh, perfect. Oh, okay. Wait, okay. Queso on sketch situation. This is Queso with the trans mug. That's good. Shout out to the time Case got a mug with his face in front of a trans flag on it from fan mail, and he had no idea what the flag was until chat told him, immediately accepted it, gassed it up, and didn't question anything at all. Not even why his face was on it. He's like, all right, hell yeah. There's the video on the right. Oh, is this it? Twitter's kind of goated sometimes.
Okay, so on this side it says queso. And on this side, how do you even make something like this? How do you even create something like this? Chat, should I use this? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the quality's solid though. Chat, should I use this?
He's gonna be like, what is it?
Yo! Hey, thanks for the mug. Wait, what was that flag? Oh. Hey, appreciate the mug, man. Thank you. Okay, what's this?
He's like, all right, sick. I'm gonna use that. God, I like want him to. He doesn't seem like somebody that would come to LA for, like. Seems like he's just doing his thing, but I want to meet him so bad. Okay, I have a cool mug now. Where is he? I think he's in Arkansas, right? Isn't he afraid of planes? I don't know. I just don't think he wants to. Like, he just doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, I think that he probably got invited to streamer awards, and he probably was just like, you know, why? Like, he doesn't need to network. And if he doesn't, like, if he's kind of just like a socially anxious kind of person, then what's the point, you know? It's like he doesn't want to meet people, doesn't need to meet people, doesn't, you know. He's afraid of flying. There's a lot of people that are nervous about flying. Understandably. I get a little anxiety when I take off and land, but you know, my dad doesn't fly. Yeah. I don't blame him. It's scary. And it's the thing about people that are afraid of flying is like you can't help them be less scared because of what it is. Like I can't console somebody to get in a thing that flies thousands of feet above the air that I can't explain the science to. Like, you know, you can throw statistics at them all day long, but that's not really helpful. Birthday! Birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah, logic's not gonna help. Happy birthday to you. A whole year. Fab Adam. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I did watch a TikTok though on turbulence, and it made me feel a little bit better about turbulence because, like, let's see, what's something that's floppy? So, like, say I'm flying through. This isn't really a good thing, but say I'm flying through the air, right? And imagine the air like water or like lumpy soup. I don't know. Turbulence is the plane bending so that when you get through the lumpy soup, it doesn't crack, right? Because if a plane was completely unbendable, unbreakable, like rigid, tough, then if you went through the lumpy air, then any little lump, it would go and it would break, right? Shit would start cracking. But they've basically created the planes to be bendy so that if you hit a crouton in the air, it goes bloop, and it just bends around it. So although turbulence is really scary, turbulence is the result of the plane doing what it needs to do to get through the lumpy air. You know? So turbulence is not a scary thing. Turbulence is a thing that is part of the plane, you know? So same reason high rises sway. Right, exactly. It's like it feels really scary. Naturally it feels scary for anything to get bumpy, but the bumpiness is the feature that has built into the plane to keep it in the air. And I heard that once and I was like, oh, it makes me feel a little bit better. It's just, I think the scariest thing is like there's so much science behind planes that to like an average Joe is like unattainably hard to understand from the get-go. So it's really hard for us to like do an inherently scary thing and not understand what's going on, you know? Turd McGirt, thank you for the 7. Great username. I think we'll, yeah. I mean, anytime you feel turbulence, just okay, it's doing the right thing. It's doing the thing. Planes are like the most safe thing. Fuck me! They are. Statistically, they are, but also, like, I get it. It doesn't really. I think if you're afraid, the statistics have already been, you know. Taliax, thank you for the prime. And Pal, thank you for the 10. I know it's only been 4 hours, which 4 hours is, it's funny. Anything below like 5 hours, I consider like a short stream, even though 4 hours is like really a long time to do anything. I need to go because I have to go do a thing. I have a thing to do. So I'm gonna leave. I know, apologize, but a bunch of you are probably showing up now because this is getting ready to be the time that I start stream usually. So I'm gonna leave now. I won't be live tomorrow, but I'll be live on Thursday, and I'll have a guest. So, yeah. I'll have a guest, which will be exciting. That fucker. Yeah. Just call him an Uber. He does this thing right before he comes to visit where he gets real bantery because I think he knows that even if he astronomically fucks up, he's going to be here. So yesterday I was like, can you get on the fucking plane? Like, can you just go? Like, get on the plane and shut the fuck up. So he was being a pill. Okay, we're gonna raid somebody. Ooh, I love raiding early because I have so many people live. There's like hundreds, maybe thousands, perhaps. Let's go raid. Do you guys want to raid somebody you know, or do you want to raid somebody you don't know? I know. I am going to start streaming earlier in a bit because then if I stream late when Brody moves here, we just will never talk. Somebody new? There's a lot of people that are new. Let's go say hi to Sammy. Always raids us. I'm trying to look for people that raid us all the time. There's a person that is in here though that like I used to watch when I very first started streaming. I don't even know if I've ever chatted in his chat before, and he still streams. That would be kind of fun. Do his? Okay. You guys probably won't know of him. I used to watch his streams when I very first started streaming. And we don't know each other, but I think it would be funny to raid him. What's his username? How do you spell it? Why do you spell your username in a way that I have no fucking idea what the symbols are? Brother. Okay.